That's right. Wood boys.
Wood boys, let's go.
Wood boys with their little wooden hearts.
And Jim, the cricket.
And Jim the cricket. I saw you like spell it in chat. I was like, that is not how you said you were spelling it.
Yeah, GIM. It's compromise.
You said GEM.
Oh, yeah, I forgot immediately
And
then.
I believed you. I saw you like spell it in chat. I was
All right,
like,
it's
that is
GIM
not how
now.
you
All
said
right.
you spell.
We did it. I'm writing this down so I don't forget again.
Yeah, fair enough. All right. My stream is like actually streaming this time.
Awesome.
I don't know if it will stay that way, but I believed you. I saw you like spell it in chat, but we do what we can. All right. So two brave souls have chosen to take on the challenge of what's his name? Resplendent Vizier Alabaster Epoch. That's he's set a challenge down for the challengers, for the competitors, seeing if they have see if they have the wisdom, see if they have what it takes to become true kings. And in fact, these are the two competitors that want to just become emperor for themselves. So it works out. So you guys head to the arena. As you are going into the arena, I guess Kashi was revealed during the opening ceremony. Never mind. Like, okay, weighing in at 5 pounds. How tall is Kashi? I wonder.
Like 3 feet tall. He's like a marionette.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Weighing in at 20 pounds, Kashi and his cricket Jim, Gim, Gim. Everybody claps. They're like, this little guy was so funny last time. He was part of the gang up on that poor lady.
She'll be fine. She'll walk it off. She'll be fine.
She danced. Yeah, I mean, she's still in the competition. So.
Yeah.
So we're good. We're good. And then from the other side of the tournament, or from the arena, we see Oakheart Guardian, walking through. However, he is waylaid by a lady in fine clothing and multicolored hair. This is none other than the guild factor, Tasha Keepsake. She finger waves Oakheart over to her.
He'll go.
And she says, all right, hope you've brought an appetite. And she throws her hand over towards like a group of people in immaculate robes. So like a bunch of monks that are in the stadium. She says, see those guys over there? 50 immaculate heretics of the pure way, living right here in the imperial city. Found by me. And so she says, they're seeking someone from Prasad to show them, the secrets of the pure way, to prove that the Dragonborn really are gods among men. And so they'll be looking to you, this competition, to prove yourself. And if they're impressed, they shall declare you their god, and will follow you no matter what the results of the tournament. What do you think about that? She looks very satisfied with herself.
That's interesting information.
And she frowns and she says, you don't seem impressed.
It's more... more. Ah. Just don't know what to say since it's completely unexpected.
She nods proudly and reclines back on the wall. She says, "Oh, don't worry. You're not the first to receive a gift from me. That's beyond all measure of expectation." And she just nods towards you and says, "But get out there and make them proud."
Alright.
And before, and she's like, "Oh, before you go," she grabs you by the shoulder and says, "Oh, one more thing." And she, ching, ching, takes out a case and pops it open, and storm clouds suddenly like appear over the arena as we see two knives sitting in a container that have like the souls of dead people like floating around them. She says, "I got the items you requested."
Thank you for such. For that.
And she hands them off to you and gives you a finger salute. And from the arena, Kono's like, "And on the side, weighing in at 236 pounds on a Oakart Guardian." And everybody cheers. And everybody's like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah." The audience, despite losing,
Yay!
you were the audience's favorite in that fight. So,
Yay!
yay! All right, and making their first live appearance in the arena, we have Kathak Yusei weighing in at 1,000 pounds.
That's a lot of pounds.
Yeah, most of it's armor, I assume. Lamb Jam, please describe
It
your
is.
characters as they come in.
Yeah, so Kavak Yusai, most of the actual lady underneath the armor is completely obscured by this armor. This set of armor is a heavy white jade bulk of a thing that is absolutely inscribed with all manner of fine filigree that denotes an interestingly advanced magical practice that is no longer known in the modern day. Covering her hands are heavy, gold-looking gauntlets that appear to be created out of a completely different and equally mystical material, and she herself has her face sort of masked by the visor of this armor. Whenever she moves, there are little glimmers of the skin that is underneath. That skin appears to be almost as white as the white jade armor underneath it. Despite standing rather confidently, she doesn't seem to talk a whole lot, and if addressed, she speaks in a voice that is surprisingly meek, despite the heavy and perhaps imposing armor that enclasps her.
Excellent. And Mikashi Giant. There we go. Excellent. And the audience mumbles to themselves. This is their first time seeing the Kathak competitors. Everybody's starts the money market starts shifting as they see this impressive looking warrior come up onto the stage. And the final competitor for this the special event, hot off their win against the Burano clan, we have the Jade Knight. Everybody cheers as see this 9-foot tall monster walk into the arena. So far from what everybody's seen, the favorite to win this competition. He won the hearts with his stoic sportsmanship in the last fight, and he's a winner. So.
And he won the fight in a way that no one else will see.
Yeah.
Still,
Yusai will lift up her hands and clap a little bit. Her gauntlets making very loud metallic clanging sounds that she self-consciously stops after like 3 claps and like puts her hands down on her side.
In contrast to Yasai, the Jade Knight's armor, while looking, well maintained and well made, it's no different than, high quality armor. Ordained making him look like, well, a beast more than a man.
A turtle more than a guy.
Yes.
Alright.
You ever seen a snapping turtle? They can move quick when they got her.
I saw a really disturbing video of a snapping turtle just like slowly inching its head towards a fish that was just standing there like an idiot. I was like, oh god. It's the slow death. Great.
Yes.
Kodo's like, alright, give it up for our competitors. We activate this now. Oh, production value, listen to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Value.
The budget's increased.
Are we sponsored by Samsung?
Nah, Comp's finally paid off the Studio Ghibli debt.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
After they sued me, I have to be a little cautious about what I throw around. And
Oh wait.
Go on.
Oh no, I was gonna say we can share that lore later.
So Kodo's like, all right, I bet you're all dying to know what today's competition is. Well, this was thought up by the Mouth of Peace's right-hand man, and then suddenly a man appears beside her. Now, I have 3 images, are all named the exact same thing, so this is a real roulette if I pull the right image off. I did it. All right.
Very large image.
Very
Fuck, he's
large.
massive!
This is just his aura, you know?
This is his aura. It's his JoJo stand. It's just himself.
That's right. Get ready to see him all squashed. Oh, I forgot this
Womp.
doesn't have a grid. Perfect.
Oh god.
Yeah.
He's Vladimir Putin. He's wide.
Hey guys.
Oh
Hey, how
fuck,
you doing?
he's so broad.
Hey, how you doing?
How
My
you
name is
doing,
Ben
guys?
Solo.
Yeah, boy.
I'm the Vizier. How you doing?
Let's see, how you doing?
I'm the pal behind the throne. Okay, let's go now.
You know that because I'm as wide as the throne. I can't fit. That's why I gotta be behind it.
I really hate for that to be his voice, but I feel like I'm required to have that be his voice now.
Oh no.
I'm gonna flip a
Give him
coin.
an actual.
If it's a 1, I'll do the voice.
Oh, what if it's a one?
All right, here we go.
Unlucky.
There was a sponsor last tournament that had that voice. I can't remember what it was. Anyway.
Sans.
Well, this just went downhill.
Just give him an actual voice.
Sure, fine. It's just gonna be boring. A dark-skinned man appears beside her. Making no sign of having walked there, jumped there, is as simply like he's always been there. He has dark black hair and yet is undertoned with a myriad of blues and pinks. Everybody sees him and is impressed. They're like, "Oh, this is a wise and good man." However, there's really nothing about him that like stands out to you, despite like the crazy hair and being apparently 20 feet tall. You guys are just like, this is a generic functionary for the Mouth of Peace. There's nothing about him that really stands out to you guys as being all that impressive.
Yeah, I know. This guy works HR at my job.
Yeah,
What
exactly.
What? He's a normie. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Bill from HR?
In fact, Kashi sees him and is like, "Oh yeah, that guy's my sponsor. I forgot I had a sponsor until I saw him just now."
Why Why is he
Interesting.
my sponsor? That's the question in his head.
Yeah, why is
Look
this
at look
man
at
my
look at look
sponsor?
at how tall he is. He can do the puppets so well.
Yeah. You should see him pop and lock. It's crazy. He says, "Wise and good dragon-blooded, our competitors. Thank you for discarding the glories of battle and meeting here on a competition of skill and wit. Today we are here to prove that your clans, your houses, in fact, have not only the might to conquer, but the wisdom to rule. For it is my belief, and the belief of the Mouth of Peace, that the Emperor, the Empress, whoever they shall be, should have the ability to serve the people." And he says, "And what better way to serve?" And he cocks an eyebrow, and he says, "Than to serve food." And he strikes a kung fu stance, does a quick kata, and up from the ground, the arena opens up. Little slats open up in the doors, and we see stoves. We see refrigerators, pots, pans, knives, spatulas, all the accoutrement for a kitchen rise up before each of you. 4 different cooking stations, in fact. And he says, "That's why today's competition shall be preparing a 5-course meal." And lightning explodes everywhere in the arena as he announces this dramatically. And everybody in the arena goes, "Oh, boo! We thought they were going to fight a Cyclops."
Boo! Food!
Yeah, I don't mean to, be that guy, but for doing an Iron Chef pastiche, that guy's a fucking that guy's a robot.
Don't worry.
Yusai will lift a hand and will say, I don't think that my armor will be helpful for this.
It was this guy that said it.
Yes, then discard your armor. Make any preparations you must.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go get changed, actually.
Okay. So Yusai runs off.
Yeah, she'll run off real quick and go put on like normal clothes instead of like Omega armor. Let me find an alternative art for Yusai, but we'll keep using that one for now.
It's just like an anime girl from a shoujo manga.
Yeah.
So you guys, you competitors, will each be preparing 1 course from each of the poles of creation. Water, in this order: water, wood, air, fire, and finally returning here to the Imperial Mountain with earth. So you guys have 30 minutes to prepare. So that's you guys going, getting changed out of your armors, looking at your kitchen knives and being like, "Ah, yes, I have points in food." And just getting variously prepared. So we'll start with Kashi. I'll explain this in a second. We start with Kashi. How's Kashi getting prepared? Has he ever cooked before?
Probably. He wouldn't remember, though.
Right, he's made of wood.
Right.
So,
That's silly of me.
his preparation will be something he learned a long time ago in passing in his travels. He shall put Jim under his hat. We're going to pull La Ratatouille, as they say.
Yes, this pleases me. Alright, perfect.
I mean, considering the zodiacs, that's not inaccurate. Considering how the rat won the zodiac race.
Yeah, wow. You guys ever watch Zodiac Wars? That That anime that like
Oh yeah,
went crazy. They like changed
bro,
animation style halfway through their 13 episode season.
bro. The fucking horse was just just such a bitch.
Yeah, it got done dirty.
Really did. Yeah, that was a sequel.
All right, I've posted random alternative Yusai art in general just to tide us over for what the heck she looks like outside of her armor.
Excellent. All right. Tepet's still in the competition because she's absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely.
Because
a real
she's
character.
actually 5 ranks in cooking.
That's right.
It's all cooking and defenses.
Real.
Loading. There we go. That'll do. Okay.
Oh god, the armor was containing her raw size.
You have no idea what they had to do to get her into that armor.
It's like a corset, you know. We just had to.
That's right. Suck it in.
Yeah.
What,
Okay.
sucking your fucking bones?
Yeah. I'm a dragon blooded. Hello.
It's all muscle. Okay. Oakheart Guardian, what are you doing to prepare for this this Iron Chef competition? Jade Chef competition. Oh, dude, Jade Chef. Okay, 1 second.
Oh.
Going
You're
to my
changing the
stream
stream
settings.
like. There go. We can't be sued by the Iron Chef. Seems like I could do with a knife.
Yeah. A la cuisine, more like a la lawsuit. Okay.
For the first course will be a soup from the west of creation. I think that's the colorful water red. No, I mean black.
Oh yeah. Don't worry about it is black. Don't worry about I got the meals for you. Don't worry. Just tell me how
Okay.
he's like getting into the zone for it.
All right. Well, going to go really into thematic, given each plate will be something from one of the region.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Kathak, we know, taking off her armor, getting dressed.
Yes.
Very good
She also is going to use her backing in the Kathak legions to go talk to one of her fellow soldiers and say, "I'm cooking. What am I going to do? I only know how to punch people. What am I supposed to do?" And try to get advice.
I think definitely you guys are allowed sous chefs, so I think you know some of your camp cooks will start tying headbands around their foreheads and
So
being like, all
my
right, we're on
backing in the
this.
legions. My backing in the legions. It came in handy. Let's go.
There we go. All right, so they'll give you 1 rank in craft food.
Oh my god, I'm balling out of control.
All right, the Jade Knight. How's he preparing for this?
Okay. Well, I know how to smoke meat and salt it. So my yeah, I wasn't hired for the cooking ability, but I have someone who may be able to help me. So my familiar, while he's being kept away from the fight, so he isn't harmed, I'm going to bring him along so he can sniff out the freshest ingredients and the most appropriate taste for the palates.
Excellent.
Shut up, Leroy. That was my cat.
Gotcha. I was like, Leroy from the last tournament?
No, Leroy, my cat. He's shouting at me.
Gotcha. Kodo comes out with a little chef hat and puts it on top of the tortoise's head.
I'm familiar as a tortoise, by the way.
Yeah. He's your saucier. And finally, we see Mountain Humbling Gale come out. She's got perfect apron, got a headband on that reads "I Heart Cooking." She's like got a whole arsenal of chef's knives on her waist. You guys are like, oh, she's the one to beat. She comes out with her sleeves rolled up and flanked by. Oh, that's like exactly what I was imagining. Yes. She comes flanked with 4 other chefs. She's like, let's do this. And with that, Resplendent Vizier, Alabaster Epoch. He nods at all of you. He says, "You all look ready." And so he's got like a little tray. And he's like, "In a moment, I will open with my amazing but completely terrestrial martial arts powers. I will open up a portal that will lead you to the Western Isles. There you must harvest all the ingredients for your next dish. Is everybody prepared?" Looks around.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes.
Yes. My old judo teacher could do that.
Very good. He says, "Then good. Then your first dish is..." He lifts up the silver platter. He says, "Leviathan Sushimi!" And the camera zooms in on a delicately prepared plate of Leviathan meat, thinly sliced in a sea of soy sauce and pickled ginger with a side of wasabi on the side. And you guys all look at that and nod. And then he punches, and then a portal opens up where he punched. You guys just see like water and such on the other side. And he says, "A la cuisine!" And that's when we start. Okay, let's get a joint battle roll.
Okay.
Feel free to use whatever charms you so desire.
That 5.
Ah,
Yeah, I'm gonna be real. I don't know if my my sword is gonna really help here.
it might.
Yusai got rid of her armor, but she still has her smash fists as a just-in-case thing. Because she could just wear those, and they're fine.
You might have to tenderize meat.
Yeah, true. True. I will go ahead and use... How do I, press the thing that lets me show the charms that I'm using?
The dice on the actual charms.
Yeah, it should be
The dice on the charm. So, this one,
Yep.
and this one. Cool.
Oh yeah, I got that. Shit, I always forget to use it.
Yeah. So,
It's my boy.
Yusai will be adding, 6 dice to her join battle, going from 11 to 17. And I will then use 3 motes from Passia Preempts Haste to give myself double 9s.
Okay.
Wait, cancel. This needs to go with wits. Bonuses plus specialization is 6. Bonus? No, actually. That is actually 7, technically, because it should be 17 dice. Doubles 9s. No automatic successes. Alright. Oh, I didn't put it in the turn order, but...
Take it.
That should be 16 initiative for Yusai.
Alrighty. So,
That is
a la
9.
cuisine gets called. Yusai immediately just pushes past everybody. Jumps through the portal. As you jump through the portal, you land in a boat, a little dinghy, as you enter in the first round of this challenge.
Fuck.
Yes.
There you are upon the sea, in search of a leviathan to harvest meat from. The first challenge is sailing.
Fuck.
Yes.
You know, I'm not really used to sailing, but I think I can give it a go. I think this will be easier without my armor, though, because if I fall in, then I don't want to sink like a stone.
Quite right. Quite right.
Well, I suppose I should start to try to sail around and look for one of these things. So I'm gonna do that. Yusai will grab. I guess this is like something with oars.
Yeah. Yeah.
So go ahead and grab some oars with her big, meaty orichalcum smash fists. Sit down, and she's incredibly ripped underneath the very delicate appearance, actually. So she will go ahead and start using her enormous muscles to take her and her little like group of cooks and start to like push through the water really, really quickly. Shoveling the water with the oars more akin to some like large walrus doing the backstroke than anyone with any sort of naval experience. But she's got the muscles to back it up.
All right. Great. Give yourself an extra die.
I think at one point since 2 extra die. Wits plus sail is just wits, but that's okay because I have 5 wits, so I'm balling out of control.
All right.
And tens. Wow, I rolled 0 successes on 7 dice, and I got a 1. That's awesome. So I botched my roll.
All right. No progress thus far for Yusei. Kind of just going in circles. That good thing she had the great enthusiasm of going first. Okay. Next, Kashi flies through the portal. Woof. Also landing in a lifeboat.
Are we all on the same boat, or is this like separate boats?
Different lifeboats. You can see Yusei just kind of
Very quickly spinning in a circle.
Yeah. The strength really just started circulating the water around her, and there's just kind of a whirlpool.
Yeah, and her cooks are like, man.
Yeah. They're all
She's
pushed
like,
into
I'm
the
trying.
side. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Staying away from that. Kashi will simply go through like the process of getting the boat ready to go. Got the oars here. Just kind of like starts gently moving away from that, and just has Jim peeking out of the hat, acting as the the lookout, and is just looking out into the water. These seas, there is friend. What's beneath, less so.
Okay, I'll give you 2 extra dice on this. And this is the only time you will ever get to use sail in this entire campaign, so you better use those charms you bought.
I'll think about it.
I'll think about it.
All right. So, I will do my sailing, but I will be using. I guess since we're also avoiding the whirlpool, we'll be using our fine passage negotiating style.
Okay. Yes, like a spaceship,
Great
you're
charm.
using the gravity field of the whirlpool to slingshot around.
Exactly. The orbit of the ocean. Let's go. As we're just gonna Actually, we're gonna use the whirlpool's momentum to just fling us in a direction while we're sailing.
Very
Just
good.
like a storm, like riding the waves.
All right. How many ranks in sailing do you have?
I have. How many ranks in sailing do I have?
Please don't say 5.
I have 4.
You
Thank
spent
you.
a bonus point
4
on a
ranks in
on
sailing.
sail.
That's my guy.
What a fucking guy.
All right, sweet. So I believe you can spend 4 motes to get 2 automatic successes.
Yes. So sail, rolling, and then
Okay,
2
don't forget
die.
You got 2 extra dice.
Don't forget reroll 6s, because that's a nice little bonus for free with your fine passage negotiating style.
Yeah. Doubles on wings, so that's 2. And 6s, 6.
You have 2
2 more
6s.
2 6s. So then I just roll 2d10.
Mm-hmm.
It makes
No
it.
successes.
All right.
All right. Anyway, great job. You've completed.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
damn it. Okay, great job. You've completed your first challenge. Ding! As we see Akashi confidently sailing off in the direction of meat and plunder. Okay, next up is the Jade Knight. Jumps through the portal. Heavily lands in a lifeboat, almost sinking it from the start. Where do we go from here?
Okay. So, my sword petrifies things. If I put it in, that doesn't count the boat, yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
I thought you were
I have
about to
a
be
question.
Iceman. I was like, what if I
Um,
petrify the sea?
What was the idea? You turn your boat to rock and then you sink it?
No,
the
because
plan?
no, the strength of stone technique. The main plan was, fuck
I see.
it, just gonna use the force of hitting the water
It's a great
to
idea.
push myself forward.
I'll allow it.
Okay. Strength of stone only works.
Or
Strength of stone only works while I'm on ground or on stone surface.
a natural stone surface.
Nah, it's natural. It's fine.
Yeah, surely. It's wood. Come on. It's wood stone.
Hey, this sword is like older than demons and shit.
Yeah, okay.
Wait a minute. Something else that I may have. So, stone fist strike, and
Show me the
into
charm that lets
rolling.
you turn this to stone. I'm not completely convinced you can.
Oh, it is not. I was just chatting shit.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be real with
it's
you.
like inflict a poison or something. Is the
Yeah,
decisive
it's a
version of it?
poison. It's a poison. I was just trying to blow. Right. Okay. Okay, so I would like to make a decisive smash attack on the water.
Okay.
And I would like to add this with rolling boulder blow.
You're not in aura.
You know I want to say yes, but
I know. But
I thought we
if I use stone fist strike, that would put me in earth aura.
It would.
Right, so I'll use stone fist strike first,
Okay.
and then rolling boulder blow to hit the water at such a degree that it would launch me forward. All I have is a hammer.
Okay. So,
Understandable.
all right. So I'll let you roll 5d10. I'll let you roll your initiative to try to do this ice strike
That's
on the water.
genius, actually.
All right. So
3 successes.
initiative
Question.
resets to 3, and we'll say that's a success, and that you managed to propel your boat forward in the water.
Fuck yeah, what a guy.
All right. Next we have Oakheart Guardian.
That took 8 motes to do.
Exploding with energy.
Yes.
After he arrives in the boat, he's going to inspect the boat to be sure to understand how it works. Then we'll use this developed sense of Mel to try to help him find where to find a Leviathan.
Okay, okay. So,
That's a specialty, yes.
oh, okay. Okay, sounds like this might be perception sailing.
Alright. Just verifying because I forgot how much dice I might have in perception since I don't look. I haven't looked my stats in some of my stats in a while.
Gotcha. Yeah, we don't perceive much. All right, help me understand where are these nice 9 dice coming from?
Five for my perception, 3 in sailing, and 1 for my specialization.
You have 3 out in sail?
Yeah, I have 3 in sail. I put it
Nice.
after
Yes.
because when people keep when it sounded like it would be a possibility, I decided to put it there.
I can't believe this. Okay. Okay. All right, congratulations.
God bless. God bless.
All right, you advance forward. Mountain humbling gale, no problem. She just row, 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 and her team of chefs now are shirtless and are just a uniform machine going out there.
Ooh, is she giving them a command action to tell them to row?
That's right. That's exactly
Hell
what I
yeah,
meant
that's
by
a
that.
genius idea.
All
I'd
right.
like to think mine was pretty clever. Thank you.
I totally is gonna want to copy that later.
Okay, we are back to our Cathak, still trying to advance in the waters.
Since we're in combat timing, do we respire motes?
Yes.
Cool. So everybody regains 5 motes now.
Also, the mass Celsi is here. Hello.
Welcome in, Master Celsi. So, I have a quick question.
Yeah.
If Yusai lays down in the boat
Uh-huh.
and uses her hands and like tries to like swim with it like a feat of strength,
Uh-huh.
can I roll like doing a feat of strength for this?
Yeah, sure.
Hell yeah! I mean, this is a little silly, but I'm gonna do it. So she's going to pick up the oars and just sort of like toss them to her crew members and be like, "These aren't working," and then like move over to the front of the boat, try to like angle herself a little bit towards where the other people are going, and then just sort of like start trying to like swim like it's a freestyle thing, like using her big orichalcum gauntlets as scoopers to like pull the water back and try to like pull the boat along the surface of the water, almost like she's swimming along with it.
All right, excellent. Give yourself 2 dice.
All right. And in doing this, she's also so she's strength 5, athletics is 3. She actually has a specialty in oh no, she took a specialty in rushes, not in feats of strength. Just kidding. But she will spend 2 motes using her athletics excellency, effortlessly rising flame. Well, actually, she only has 2, so she will add 1 automatic success to this roll.
Okay.
And this is with strength. She will gain 2 bonus dice to this. She'll double 10s and gain 1 automatic success. She rolls an additional die per 10 that she rolls.
Okay.
She rolls 3 extra die. She rolls 1 extra die.
Infinite
This is
dice.
incredibly, insanely lucky, by the way. She
Yes!
rolls an extra die. Okay,
Wow.
so that is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 successes that she just rolled on that.
All right, there we go. All your chefs clutch to the sides of the boat as like the front just like lifts up and it's like there's a tail. Flies off.
I am now like doing it like Flash from The Incredibles, or I'm
Exactly.
just like speed boating.
Yeah. All right. Success. You advance. Oh, dude, check mark's kind of fucked up. Goose, do you want in on this action? Or are you gonna be spectating this? All right. To be determined. I'll hold the mic up so. All right, Kashi. The great sailor Kashi. You are you're here. You're sailing. You're doing it. But as everybody knows, the Western Oceans are treacherous. They're ruled by pernicious sea gods that have a fetish for redheads. So, part of this challenge is that you have to appease the sea gods or they'll sink your little dinghy. You have to make an occultism check to pass any further.
Occultism.
Occultism, indeed.
Occultism.
Well then.
Okay.
Where
All right.
did I put it?
To appease the sea gods, Kashi enters like a stance of prayer. Jim also follows along as we're getting a little nudge from Kashi. And then begins to do a little dance aboard their boat. A dance to appease the gods, to entertain them, to grant him safe passage as he, careens along the edges of the boat, dancing along the very tip of like the mast before hopping back down, just dancing around the boat for the gods.
Okay. Give yourself
Occulted.
2 bonus dice to
Yes.
whatever this could be.
And also, question.
Yes.
So, when rolling abilities,
Uh-huh.
you generally pick like an attribute for them, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
So, what would this one's be?
Sounds to me like I don't know, charisma. It could be
Alright.
debated.
Yeah, the actual technically the quote-unquote default, and this can be really flexible, but the quote-unquote default prayer roll is charisma plus performance. So you might be able to stunt it up if you have performance to do that. Maybe.
He does. He does.
We do. Puppet. Hell yeah, let's do that.
Sure.
Right. And 2. None. Hooray!
4 is pretty good. 4 works.
All right. 4 advances you. Ta-da! Damn it. Gotta change the color. All
These
right.
check marks are beautiful, by the way.
Thank you. Go with God. They have Phil on them on accident. Okay. Oakheart Guardian. Your turn to appease the gods.
Alright, I'll first use.
Ooh.
Crap, I forgot to put the description for that. Sure.
I'll fetch the description real quick.
What does that even mean? Just Tim.
It's
automatic.
very
actually-
it's very
the
appropriate, considering it's called Hidden Secret Whispers.
Yeah, it is.
And nobody knows what it does. I posted it in Roll20 and in general, so people can read it.
All right, sweet. Just your classic excellency. Nice.
I'll use 5 motes.
Okay.
And using both his knowledge of occult matters and his training in the Immaculate Fate, he will try to figure out what the proper method of appeasement would be.
Damn, that's right. Okay, I'll give you 2 extra dice and a success on this.
Ooh, is that a 2-point stunt?
That's right.
Ooh, that means they also get a point of temporary willpower they can spend.
Oh shit. Yeah. The
Two
monk would
points
know
are
how to
big ups.
pray to these fuckers.
The role here would be for what would be the
I think it'd be
wits or
I think it's occult wits.
intelligence?
Yeah. Occult
I think it
wits.
means the attribute, by the way, computing.
Yeah, that's what I meant. The attributes to go along with the ability.
Wits.
All right. Just calculating your ability.
All good.
Oh, gee. I didn't expect that would give me that many dice.
1, 2, 3, 4. In so few, such small portions. Okay, that's still enough to succeed as you you strike your monk prayer pose. You know they teach you all the prayers for these gods in immaculate school, so you advance. Way to go! All right, Jade Knight, roll a decisive attack on one of these gods to make it let you pass.
Turn it to stone and move on.
Sink into the ocean.
Okay. So, you said I could use a willpower to awaken my sword one, right?
Yeah, when you roll for initiative, you can have done that.
Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't think it'd come up like this, but yeah, I want to try and wake the occult, so the occult check, the gods of the sea. Yeah. So inside the Gorgon is something very, very old, like not quite a demon.
Uh-huh.
I want to try and wake it up by cutting my own hand on it and feeding it my own blood.
Okay, that's interesting. Make a withering attack against yourself.
Okay, do I need to roll to hit?
You can automatically hit. We'll say you're defenseless.
Yeah. Okay, withering damage. Let's use my base. So.
Don't forget to reduce by soak.
Oh yeah, true. I need to get rid of these. I'm about to go on an initiative crash. This is fucked.
But you'll also gain that initiative.
Yeah, true.
Technically, I think that there is a thing that says if a player crashes themselves, they don't get the bonus.
Damn it!
Yeah, they thought of that in core.
Oh yeah, I get a bonus for expertise.
Guys just doing blood magic on themselves.
Is this the guy that we want to
2 successes.
Okay, great.
A man willing to sacrifice his own blood and life.
To demons.
Yeah.
This ain't a demon.
To devils.
It's a Gorgon.
Nah. No, the Gorgon's weird.
Alright. Successfully hit.
Okay.
Now, do damage to yourself.
No, I think that was just the damage.
That was the damage. So for my occult check, can I make it with stamina?
Okay, yes. Spend the motes needed to do your sinew strike, because that's what lets you wake it up with a withering attack. So you.
Okay, let me just stone sinew offensive. There's 4.
Great. So you do it. It Gorgon's eye wakes up as one of the gods are harassing you. It's like, pitiful godlings! I am complete. All right, yeah, roll your stamina for this.
Do I get any bonus? Yes.
Oh yeah, I like this. So I'll also give you 2 success, 2 dice 1 success and a bonus willpower.
Nice.
I'm also gonna take your initiative down to 1.
Yeah. But that was probably the best result for me. 4 successes.
All right, great. Yeah, the gods are like, "Oh, this guy's crazy," and they like back away and let you pass. Way to go! All right, and then it goes to
Ugh.
Mountain Humbling Gale. She gets to the front of the deck, and she says, she takes off her chef hat, and she, just brushes her head side to side, and all the gods are like, "Oh, a redhead! Wow!" They're like, "The reason you have red hair is the same reason we have a fetish for red hair." So they let her pass without even having to make a roll. It's good to be Empress. All right, we're on to our next round. And we go to Kathak, who's gonna be making their occultism roll on this.
Yeah. So, unironically, I was actually going to ask if I could do a thing similar to the Tepet, where he, tries to, because they are, like, have a thing for redheads, and, like, Kathak is a firehouse, for her to try to roll, appearance plus presence to just, like, give them a little wink and a wave and try to convince them that way.
Yes, sounds good. I'll give you 2 dice for this.
Cool, alright. I don't think I have the presence excellency yet. Let me take a peek. I do not, but that's okay, because that is... Oh, and, there is something that would apply here, which is called appearance bonus. Where, based on how high someone's appearance is over the resolve of the person that they're doing, like, stuff to, they can get bonuses.
Mm-hmm.
So, my appearance is 5. Do they have a base resolve of 4 or lower?
Yeah.
Okay. What is their base resolve? Because then I get the difference as bonus dice.
3.
A 3, okay. So, I will gain 2 bonus dice on top of the 2 that you had mentioned. And then I'll roll with presence. Presence plus appearance, and I'll gain a total of 4 bonus dice.
All right.
8. Whoa, huge.
Yeah, they're like, "Oh," and bonking themselves over the head with hammers and being like, "Oh, you may pass, you may pass."
Thank you.
All right, very good. On to Kashi. Kashi, at this point, tentacles begin to rise up from the oceans towards you and all the competitors behind you, as Leviathan's head sticks its head out of the ocean. I actually think Leviathan is a lunar, now that I think about it. Oh well. Anyway, this like big sea monster.
Technically, yeah.
Sea monster rises up and is going to gonna eat everybody. So this is where you're harvesting the meat, so you can make some kind of combat roll to knock some chunks off this guy and get away with it.
Right, Leviathan. How? Question.
Yeah.
How? Like when you say Leviathan, like how much like could he eat all of us in one bite, or like one at a time in one bite? Like what's going on?
Yeah, I'm gonna say one boat at a time, probably.
Interesting.
In my head, I'm kind of imagining Leviathan is actually just like an armored kraken, which is like an animal in Exalted, which I just posted in general.
There we go.
Oh yeah, that's a much more reasonable thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I would like to do something.
I can't wait to hear what it is.
I'm gripping my seat with excitement.
Where's its mouth?
Under the water.
Under the water?
Yeah.
Under the sea.
Under the sea. All right. Here's the plan.
Pinocchio entered the whale. So shall I.
Bro, I'm so concerned.
I wish to choke the beast.
What do you mean?
I want to choke him. I want to lodge. I want to get my boat up in his gullet.
Are we gonna lose a competitor in the
Yeah,
PvE
you
event?
have to
Is that
sail
what's
back, you
happening?
buffoon.
No, he's just in character.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So here's the idea,
Yeah.
right? So it's mealtime. This Kraken is both the ingredient and now he's going to be the customer. So we're going to use our charm,
Uh-huh.
Old Salt Spirit.
Okay. Put it up for
You
me.
fucking what?
Hold on, let me see. Yeah, yep, okay. We're going to use Old Salt Spirit for 5 votes.
Jesus
And-
Christ!
You don't do you have a memory of a past seafaring adventure into the stunt?
I have been in the belly of a whale before.
I mean,
Okay.
why not?
Okay. Yeah. Why not?
All right. So we're gonna use Old Salt Spirit to like careen our way around the tendrils popping up, and then we're gonna use Fine Passage negotiating style.
Right. Great.
Tokyo drifting.
We're Tokyo
inside.
drifting around each of the tendrils.
Right.
I
of
want
course.
this thing's tongue.
Fearlessly. No fear in your heart, as you've done this before.
Do.
We're fast and
What's your
furious right
name?
now.
Yeah. We got 4 more rounds.
Yeah. Great. I guess make another sail roll for me then.
All right.
Wait. John had a willpower for an automatic success.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's do it. I didn't know I could do that. I kind of forgot.
Okay.
Seems like a good idea.
All right, we're adding a willpower for an automatic success.
Okay. What does the 3-point stunt do?
A 3-point stunt gives +2 dice, +2 automatic successes, and 2 temporary willpower that can go above your permanent. That can go above your maximum amount.
There we go. You get that as well, right?
All right, so bonus die would be totaling at so it's 2, right?
Mhm, yeah.
Okay, 2 bonus die. Going to none for that. No double macro options for doubles. And automatic successes would be the from the Fine Passion negotiating would be for 2 months
2.
each. 2.
Uh-huh.
Okay, plus the 1, and then the what does the 3-point stunt give again?
I'm posting in chat. Give me just 1 second.
Thank you.
Okay. You're definitely
Do
like
you wanna-
increasing the difficulty of this from what it would have been. But
Do you want to give him a
Yeah.
you want to give him a bonus?
I think
And the
it's
will-
I mean,
Willpower.
I already did.
Yeah.
I would argue that the difficulty would be low because that's where the Kraken wants him to go, is to into the mouth.
Yeah, but he's doing it by Tokyo drifting.
That's true. You would increase the difficulty for drifting. That's true.
There we go.
And that's 3-point stunt is 2, so 6 in total.
Remember, you can only spend 1 willpower at a time on a roll.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. Oh God.
All right, you succeed.
All right.
I don't know. Let him roll it. There we go.
All right. Cool.
Pretty decent roll.
Oh, this is
Actually, you rolled
60.
3 6s, so you got to re-roll those.
Yeah. Let's do that. You know, why not? Oh wait, that's 1d10.
Yeah, one at a
That
time.
was 1,
That's
so
great.
1 at a
12,
time.
12
Bold
successes.
choice.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've only got 5 more of these to do.
And 13 successes.
Okay, 13, great.
I want its tongue. Let's go.
All
I'm
right.
trying to tongue kiss the Leviathan. Colonel.
All right, great. So the ocean opens up. This whirlpool's like going down. Kashi's like stoically, sailing on both sides. We've established these are paddle boats, so you're really just rowing while Tokyo drifting, going down to the middle. I assume like
Aren't you living Tokyo?
you in a wave like crashes you in the boat in the middle of the air. Kashi like karate kicks the boat downwards into the Kraken's mouth. A beak opens up. It starts choking. It's like its tentacles are flailing everywhere. Kashi comes down.
I'd like "Pump It" by the Black Eyed Peas to be playing in the background.
All right, gotcha. Can't afford that, but
Afford that.
you come down, cut his tongue out, and it wiggles for a bit, and all the tentacles just like go still. So Kashi not only succeeded for himself, but everybody else gets a check mark as well.
Oh my god, what a guy.
As now this just fresh meat is just sitting there for everybody to harvest.
Yusai's voice will be heard a little bit from the back and will say, "Thank you!"
Yeah. Dragons stronger together.
You.
Best not to string this competition along.
I'm jumping off a cliff. There's no way.
Alright, so once you guys the meat just lands in your ship, you chop a tentacle off, and as soon as you get that, you guys are teleported back to the arena. So let's see, everybody has the third dot complete, so everybody's back in the arena. So now we're moving on to the fourth challenge, which is getting these perfect thin slices of the sashimi ready on the plate. So this is a melee roll to test your knife work to work on the sashimi. So this is Oakheart Guardian who's next.
I have sous chef, right?
Yeah. Who is your sous chef?
Yeah. Well, then you will consult them to figure out to learn the proper method.
Gotcha. Do you know if no, I was gonna say wood dragon style. That doesn't have any chops, does it? It's just
No, it's
pokey.
stabs, bows, and just your bare hands.
I did put points in melee though.
Okay.
Ooh,
sweet.
nice.
So it'd be melee
because
dexterity.
after I lost, I realized maybe I shouldn't rely too much just on one weapon.
Gotcha.
Understandable.
Okay. So it'd be melee dexterity, and if you're consulting your sous chef, I can give you a 1 point stunt for that, so 2 bonus dice. All right, 2 successes is enough to see you through, as you chop the sashimi nice and thin. All right, over the Jade Knight.
The Diclave is not. The Gorgon is not appropriate for this particular role.
Correct.
But luckily, my sous chef is.
Wait, your turtle?
The camera pans
Now-
to the turtle.
Now, I can share my senses by concentrating and taking no action. So I will command my black tortoise to use his snapping turtle jaws to cut the meat fin.
Right, the accurate knife-like precision of a beak is going to cut these into thin slices. Perfect.
The only weapon I have is a massive cursed sword that turns things into stone.
They
There are
provide
knives
kitchen
around.
knives.
Yeah, they provide kitchen knives.
That being said, this is a 2-point stunt.
So what do you want me to roll for this in particular? Because I don't know. Would brawl be more appropriate considering it's a tortoise?
Well, we gotta find your turtle's fucking stats to figure this out.
You want me to find a tortoise's stats real quick?
Please,
There.
please.
Okay, I got you. Hold on, let me find them.
Let's see, he's a
I
rank
know
1
that
from
there
the-
are. He's a rank 1? Oh no,
Yeah.
it's not looking good.
Okay, page 116.
Do you think that's really a thought in my mind right now?
He's like, I'm in first place. I got nothing to lose.
I got nothing to lose. All right. So I found the stat blocks of regular turtles.
Excellent.
Yep, that's all he is. He is not magic in any way, shape, or form.
Very cool.
Except he can cook.
Posted them in general. They have a dice, an attack bite pool of 4 dice.
Excellent.
Okay.
So 40-10 plus 2 from the stunt plus.
Alright.
Plus
They
1 success.
are a. Is this a snapping turtle or just a normal?
Alright, I will use the. This is a tortoise. It's 1 point.
Okay.
And I will use the temporary willpower to give another automatic success.
Excellent.
6 dice, 2 automatic successes. Let's go.
Alright. 1 and I needed those successes. 3
3
successes.
Oh, all right. The camera looks at the turtle, start to like stretch its mouth over towards it. At this point, a fan runs over to the camera. He's like, "Oh yeah, Daytona Beach Week!" And the camera pans towards him as like security guards tackle him and take him off stage. The camera pans back towards the turtle. Perfect sashimi. And everybody's very confused. They have no idea how it did it, but it did it.
The
Alright.
turtle, the tortoise will look at the thing and just nod its little head slightly before walking back over to the knight.
Perfect.
Very slowly.
Mountain Humbling Gale just throws the tentacle up in the air, draws her blade, sheaths her blade, and just perfect sashimi. Falls on the plate before her. God, she's good. Okay, great. Back in the initiative. Everybody regains 5 motes. And we go to Architect.
All right. Yisai is going to look around at her size 1 battle group of battle-ready chefs
Hi.
and is going to say, "All right, everyone, let's cut it up. Come on!" and start clapping. And all these guys are, they're her soldiers, so they're gonna get really hype. And she's gonna do a command action to command them to cut it up into good sushi.
All right, perfect. Let's see it.
So she's rolling appearance plus war for this.
Okay. I'll be giving you a 2-point stunt.
Yeah. 2 points on awesome. Spending that willpower. Okay. So this is 8 successes. Now, normally on a command action, you take those successes and you add that as bonus dice to the action of a battle group.
Uh-huh.
Do you want me to do that for the battle group and have them roll dice too?
Oh, no.
Okay. So just take the command action.
Yes, sir.
All right. Just wanted to double check.
Thank you. Good. Success. Let's see. Almost there. The dish is almost complete. Oh, F that up. All right. My bad.
Beautiful check mark.
Yeah.
It's very acute.
Yep. Measure the angles.
Yeah.
Okay, Kashi. Somehow your incredible move put you in last place, but now we're gonna be making this. Let's see that melee roll to get these sushims.
All right. Using the knives that have been bestowed and the Kraken tongue,
Mhm.
we're just gonna start slicing and dicing, just with the finesse of a puppet with no joints in their fingers. Let's go. Hooray!
All right. Yeah, we see beads of sweat on the puppet's face as he's making these chops, but 2's enough. Okay. We're gonna go to Okart. Okay, Okart. This is the final bit. The most important point of any meal: the plating. This is you presenting a beautiful dish to the judges. This is going to be performance appearance.
I'll use my temporary willpower here.
Okay. Wise.
Because that's what
No, not why.
No,
I say
wise, as in you are being very wise.
Yes.
Oh, right. As to
Because I want to win, bro. What do you mean?
the plating will be in I don't remember the name of some of the places. The plating will be made in a style that would be seen in a certain island of the western side of creation.
Okay, gotcha. So you're like doing it in a traditional style of that area. Sweet. I'll give you a 2-point stunt, 2 dice, and 1 automatic success, and 1 temporary will.
Appearance, performance. Okay, that's
Yup.
all right. Just counting to be sure I enter the right dice value.
Oh, well, you
one
get
success.
an automatic success with that.
Oh, it's 2 successes.
So that'll be success. Okay. With 5 successes, you have successfully prepared Leviathan Sashimi. At this point, your dish is taken up and it's presented to the judges. We go over to the judging table. Alright, today's food experts are 3 panels of, total foodies. We've got Make sure I came out. Okay.
99 beasts.
99 Beast, the god of competition, allegedly, bangs his fist on the table. And he's like, I love the competitive spirit I'm seeing out there today. I'm really looking forward to 4 more rounds of this. May cut it down to a three-course meal. We'll see. And, god of our competition. He's like, next up, we have international foodie, the lady with the best taste in all of creation, none other than Tasha Keepsake. She gives everybody the peace sign. She's like, hey guys, I know I'm a mentor here, but I'm here to keep things completely fair. I am unbiased when it comes to the terms of taste. And she, fluffs her jacket a little bit and throws her feet up on the table, and she was like, bring it on. And they say, and for our third judge, a well-renowned chef from the Culinary College of, we don't really know, but we're kind of excited to have him here. He's, I don't know, I guess he's a famous chef. I don't know, I don't really remember this guy being here. And Kodo shrugs and says, okay, for the next judge we have Chef Kashi. And everybody goes, oh, yeah. And they kind of nod their heads. They're like, yeah, he looks like a chef. He looks pretty familiar. Don't know. Don't know what to say about that. He just kind of seems like a chef to me. Okart, you're going to roll your craft food. Whatever attribute you think your character's putting in their heart and soul into this. You may So if your element aligns with the dish, so if you're water, decreases the difficulty by 1. Right now, this is the first dish. Difficulty's 1. But you're not, so that doesn't matter. That might come up at some other point. You may also declare that this dish somehow aligns with one of your intimacies somehow before you make the roll.
Yeah, actually, it could work since is intimacy, love set a fair down would make sense since she's from the west and cooking it. He was thinking of her.
Okay, great. What kind of what rank is that? Like minor, major, divining?
Major.
Okay, so I'll let you get 2 bonus dice to this.
And I'll use charisma.
Okay. Yeah. As you present it, you're like, give a heartfelt story about your lady. All right. 3 successes. Okay, so all the judges sample it. They nod their head, and 99 Beast, he's like, oh, well prepared. Okay, it's edible. Like it. I'm gonna give you 2 stars for this. Tasha Keepsake, she nods her head. She's like, yep, I gotta agree with that. I definitely taste the love in this, but just missing a little something extra to really elevate it to to a 3-star dish. So I'm also gonna go with 2 stars. Okay, Chef Kashi. What are we ranking this?
Kashi's gonna have Jim taste it as he has no taste buds. Kashi can judge it on appearance, however. I do like the presentation. Very nice, very good. And he looks to Jim. Jim gives a nod, like he just wiggles the antennae. Altogether, personally, I'd say a 3.
Okay, 3 stars. So all together, 7 stars in this challenge for Okar. Let me just different tool, different map. Okay, and I'll make a little note. All right, dish complete. Okay, next we'll be moving on to Kathak.
I thought it was Jade Knight next.
Yeah, indeed it is actually. Goes to the Jade Knight next.
Yeah.
Appearance, performance for your plating.
Okay. I will be going for a more rustic style of appearance, similar to what a man would need on the battlefield.
Oh, interesting.
As the food is needed to keep them strong, healthy, while still being appealing to look at, though obviously meant for travel.
Okay.
I have no bonuses.
Give you 2 dice for that.
Oh, hooray. Doop. Little 10s, no auto successes. 2 successes.
All right, that's enough. As you get your check mark, you advance to the judges, to the judging table. All right. Craft plus any attribute you want. And do you have any intimacies you wanna call out for this lovely dish?
No, but I will be doing craft stamina. For the purpose of food is to fill the belly and keep the people strong.
Okay.
During the travels and hardship, and especially during the times of war.
Lovely.
Yes.
Oh man, wow. It really spoke to me there. It's filling, it's nutritious. I'm feeling myself be nourished by this. 3 stars. This is he takes another bite. This is great. Yeah, and Tasha's like, not gonna see this in any restaurant I own, but this is definitely some high quality sushimi. It's 3 stars from me too.
We might see it in a restaurant she owns. You know, she's trying to lose money.
Yeah. Maybe one day. All right, Kashi, what are you rating this one?
Oh, just a question, actually. Out of what, like, stars? Like, is it like a 5-star thing, or like
It's out of 3 stars. I'm not gonna
3 stars?
explain
Gotcha.
my
All
grading
right, let's
system
do it.
outside of that to you.
All right. Fascinating. Very good. Looks wise. Very apparent. Made to nourish folks. Taste wise. Looks to Jim. Jim gives a vigorous nod. Excellent. 3.
All right, wow, sweeping 3 stars from the judges. What an honor. Okay. Gonna make a note for BK. 9 stars. And with that, the sushimi plate has been filled. All right, now it's Kathak.
It's actually the tepet.
9 stars for her, of course, as well.
Of course. Now, normally this would be appearance plus, I think you said performance for the plating. I have a quick question. There is a ability called Socialize, where Socialize is a character's understanding of the social context in which she acts, encompassing both knowledge of decorum and etiquette, as well as how to use them to one's advantage in persuasion or manipulation. Do you think I could do this with appearance plus Socialize due to my knowledge of etiquette and appropriate table manners?
I will allow this.
Excellent. So Yusai, as sort of her team, bundles up and does their thing, she will go ahead and start to fret over the plating. Each of the different cooks will set down the sashimi next to them, and she will use her own custom-made, branded House Mon chopsticks to very carefully and delicately lay them down in a neatly ordered fan around the plate that is complemented in the middle by a lovely little bowl that has some appropriate condiments for sashimi.
All right, excellent. I'll give you 2 points shot for this.
Awesome. I will spend that willpower, and I am rolling my appearance plus socialize with plus 2 dice and 2 automatic successes. Appearance, roll 2 dice, double 10s, 2 automatic successes. And 6 successes on the plating.
All right. Success! With that, damn it. With that, we move to the judges.
As she approaches the judges, she does have 1 rank of cooking from her chefs that you mentioned before, and she will plate using her dexterity as she starts to sort of like, because she put the sashimi in a ring around the plate, she will sort of like decoratively like spin the plate a little bit as she sort of sets it down, letting the sort of fan of almost like ring of the sashimi sort of like beautifully spin in front of them. And she will talk to them about how everything that she did here today she did for her house, as she is working very hard to do what's best and to bring unity and do everything that is good for her family and for her house. And she will quote her defining intimacy of, "I will secure the Scarlet Dynasty for House Cathak."
All right, for 3 dice.
And I am rolling, and she'll spend willpower in this. That is a total of 6 plus 3, 9 dice with 1 automatic success.
Okay.
Do I get any stunt bonus for the little description that I did?
No, I don't think I'll be doing that for this.
Okay, no worries. And plus 1 die, so that is 6 die. Right, 6 die with 1 automatic. No, actually, it should be 9 die, so that should be 4 bonus. And double 10s, 1 automatic success. 5 successes.
All right, 5 successes. you know, 99 Beast bangs his hand on the table. He's like, I can taste your devotion to your cause. A warrior's devotion. Great. 3 stars from me. Tasha.
Thank
says,
you, thank
"Yeah."
you, sir. Thank you.
Yes, and look at this plating, this artful. The first art we've really seen from this competition. 3 stars from me as well.
Thank you, Miss Tasha. Thank you.
Alright, Kashi.
Looking at this, hearing your passion that goes into it, and seeing Jim here enjoying it. 3 stars. Excellent work.
Oh, thank you.
Alright, beautiful. Kashi's an easy judge.
He has no taste buds. It's just to Jim. It's up to Jim, honestly.
Alright. Excellent. Next, we go to Kashi. You're plating the food. Performance appearance.
All right. gets up off judge stand, goes to plate food. We're gonna plate the food, and we're simply gonna just put it on the like plate in a way that more reflects how one would look at a map of islands. You know, just how you'd see like the map of the ocean, the islands. His love of sailing very apparent in the plating process. What do I roll again? I forgot.
Yeah, appearance plus performance.
Appearance plus
I'll give you
performance.
2 bonus dice on this.
All right. Performance, appearance, 2. Non-submit. Yeah.
Alright. Again, sliding by. Kashi does it. Plates his ocean plate. And goes before the judges. Okay. Now make your crafting roll with whatever roll you want to, whatever attribute you want to enhance it with. Do you have any intimacies you're bringing into this?
I feel he's connected to one of the judges.
Excuse me, is there any sort of favoritism at play?
We have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, okay.
I wish for my dish to be judged on its own merits.
Yeah. Chef Kashi had to step aside to go to the bathroom. To go to the little puppet's room.
So, craft
Uh-huh.
and Just to be clear, craft and an attribute I choose that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. So,
However you cook, you know?
all right. Kashi would have cooked this with the deftest of hands, moving them in ways that wouldn't normally be possible, like for a normal body, able to like move around, cutting meat, slicing things around, putting everything just so perfectly on the plate. So, dexterity.
Great.
Oh, I just realized I've been hitting the wrong dice. Like I rolled integrity last time.
Oopsie.
Yeah, whatever. Fuck it.
You disgust me.
Screw it.
People doubted his ability to judge this dish.
Yeah. Let's go.
Great.
Let's
great,
go.
Great. 99 Beast is like, oh! He's like, this is barely edible. And he's like, okay, 1 star for at least succeeding. And Tasha keeps saying, just
Thank
looks
you,
at
chef.
it and pushes away from her plate. She's like, I'll trust his taste. All right.
Thank you, chef.
Then all eyes turn to Chef Kashi.
Kashi goes to the chair. This looks atrocious. This looks despicable. This looks barely cooked. Jim takes a bite. Jim's like,
Cheesy, it's not cooked.
It's barely cooked.
He
Well,
failed so
he
bad.
failed
it's
at making
supposed to be cooked.
sashimi. He cooked it. It's not supposed to be cooked.
Exactly.
It's barely
Exactly.
cooked.
He failed so bad. He cooked it.
There's grill marks on
This-
this, bro.
This looks like this looks like it should be at a steakhouse, not a sashimi grill.
Oh,
You,
this-
sir, I give 0 stars.
0
This is the
stars.
sort of-
Ah, brutal.
0 stars.
This is the sort of sushi you'd get in Iowa.
This sushi looks landlocked.
She was landlocked. No.
Oh, wait, I have to retract a little bit. So your difficulty was going to be lowered, for having the Kraken tongue, having the choicest piece of meat from the Kraken. So it's gonna lower it down to 0. So that actually brings Tasha and 99 Beasts 2 stars for you.
Well, then we'll stick to 1 star from Kashi.
All right.
He must be critical.
Kashi wanted dinosaur chicken nugget.
All right. Great. Everybody's caught up with boop boop the sashimi. All right, for the next course of our 3-course meal. From the east, you guys will be preparing. Drum roll. Okay, tree nut soup. Okay, tree nut soup. The vizier punches a hole in space and time once more, and we see a bunch of trees open up in front of him, and we see Oakar Guardian dive through first.
When the vizier does this, Yusai will ask a very innocent question. Sir, what terrestrial martial art lets you do that? That's really impressive.
Thank you. It's a secret of the Immaculate Order. Sorry, I can't. Oh, we can share it to the enlightened ones.
Oh.
Okay, okay. So first stage of being out here, you're making a survival roll to navigate through these trees.
What's the did you mention what the environment was like, just in case?
It's like these giant redwoods. As far as the eye can see, it's very hard to navigate. It's just like walls of wood wherever you go. But we're looking for, looking for some choice nuts on these trees. So I'm thinking survival perception.
I'm thinking, Father, would you be willing to accept that he could try to find a fresh, what would be the best one using his smell or his smell sense, or would that be not workable here?
Yeah, I'm not opposed to smelling some nuts. That sounds good to me.
So, survival. Yeah. I assume the survival is to, for example, climb the tree.
Yeah, it's really just to like navigate and try it. Yeah, you're like navigating through the forest trying to get to some nut-bearing trees.
He'll try to remember what he learned in the past during his education to try to remember what he learned about survival.
Okay. I'll give you 2 dice on this.
What's the attribute to go with it?
Perception?
All right. I don't remember why I didn't even hear it. Sorry.
All good.
I'll spend a willpower.
Okay. Oh, damn. Okay, unfortunately, Okar Guardian gets lost in the lost in the forest, wandering around. See, there's a lot of earthy smells around here. Can't get quite situated. All right, Legade Knight. Survival roll from you as well.
Okay. How are we falling through as we get into the portal?
Nah, you like jump through, like pick your legs up like a hopscotch or something. And when you land, you like land on the ground of this new location.
Okay. The first, I'd like to use 2 of my charm because I'm on the Earth.
Of course.
Finally.
You're on the leaves. Gain 1 bonus as Jinx. Okay, so strong.
Okay. Survival, right.
Right.
You have to find the good notes. Well, it's been an occasional thing of needing to forage in the wilderness when life is when it's been rough on the trail and battle. Don't you have anything for this? No, I don't. Of course. Can I use survival stamina? Try and find out edible quality, the ingredients, the nuts, and being unblocked by the simple obstructions, which is that include trees and leaves.
So you're just like bulldozing through hazards, is what you're telling me?
Yes.
Okay, I'll allow it. I'll give you 2 dice.
Okay. So 2. Since that's 1 automatic success. And a temporary willpower, which I'll use now. So 7.
Yes, very good. Okay, you advance. Ooh, a thin line. All right. Mountain humbling gale just goes through and just cutting trees out of her way as she just like makes a straight line through the forest. What a winner. Okay, next is Kathak.
I have a quick question. So there is actually a charm that Yusai has called Deep Listening Palm. Touching a surface, or maybe I should just link this charm because I actually sort of wrote this down. Hey, hold on a second to quickly see here. So this is the charm. The formatting's a little bit fucked up, but basically it allows for her to touch a surface and then listen through that surface. Can she use this to navigate using her like the fact that she can displace her sense of hearing to try to track down like things like squirrels to try to see if she can't find the nuts?
Yeah, I'll let you automatically succeed on this.
Nice.
Oops. All right, easy. She places
Spend
her
those 5 notes.
hand on the ground and the forest disappears as she's searching. All right, Kashi. My
All
baby
right.
boy.
We are going to well, I guess get tossed through the portal, and we're gonna have Jim actually run point, as Jim can hop between the branches a lot easier.
Sure.
Gosh, will stick to the ground.
Give you 2
Stay
bonus
low.
points for that. Okay.
All right. Survival. In what? I guess that's going to be perception, right? Yeah, survival perception.
Uh-huh.
2. None. Yes, I think.
Yes, indeed. Yes. You're able to navigate, getting deeper into the forest where the choice nuts are. Get your nut, bro.
This is nutty.
Okay. Back to Oakheart Guardian. Trying to regain his senses, making our survival roll to try to find his way about.
Can I supplement that with some awareness? First doing some roll for awareness before doing a survival roll, to direct myself a bit more.
No, I'm afraid. Then the next roll is going to be awareness, so I don't want to double up on that. But I also think you might have this deep listening palm charm in your thing. So. Yeah, you do. So seeing Kathak using that charm, you're like, I recognize that. So you follow her lead and also are able to automatically advance. Okay. Next up, the Jade Knight. So the forest is your beat now, you know? You can navigate it, no problem. Now you're looking for these nuts. This is going to be an awareness perception roll to try to locate the perfect nut.
Okay. Where's that turtle stat block again?
Where's the gosh darn turtle?
Alright. So awareness perception, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I do not know what nuts are would be edible or of high enough quality, so
Cashews, almonds, peanuts, pecans.
yeah, I don't eat nuts, just as a person. That means nothing to me. But
They're flavorless. They should be a staple bridge food. Go on.
I'm letting it sit. Sorry, it's not deep fried, but so how many dice would my turtle have? Let's see.
Yeah, let's consult the stat block.
Not
I'm
very many.
looking at the map. Set 4 for senses. Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta
If I
say,
shared my senses through the black tortoise.
I feel like that just means you're making your roll.
No, I'm sharing mine with it, as the tortoises have a.
So you're telling me
natural
collectively there's more
purple.
sensing going on.
Yes, because I don't have an animal's raw instinct to what is dangerous and not.
All right. Reluctantly, I will agree to this. You may add 4 bonus dice to this. Plus 2 bonus dice for scenting.
Okay.
I gotta say, 3 points in climbing for a turtle is like blowing my mind.
10. That's an automatic success.
I think 2 points in climbing at best.
Well, it's not climbing a tree. It's like climbing a log when it's like submerged in water.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I only got 5 successes from my.
All
12 dice with one auto success, so I got a third.
All right, perfect. Together, the two of you locate some beautiful nuts, and you go to a clearing in the trees where these hefty nuts are dangling and falling off perfectly. I don't know what the laugh was about. Okay, we start.
No,
you-
no, it's fine. I'm glad we've got these hefty nuts dangling.
Yeah, inside joke. New
Alright.
round. Everybody gains 5 motes. In addition to this, smoke begins to like tidal wave its way through the forest. As we hear a crazy person start cackling and thank you. As someone basically casts a charm. So this is gonna be an environmental hazard for the rest of the time you guys spend in woodlands. So when it's your
Alright.
turn, you're going to roll a 3-point difficulty, and it's going to be resistance and stamina. These guys are kind of like plowing through this smoke that's got like cinders built up in it.
That's fine. So it's my turn now, so I should roll
Yes.
that?
Yeah.
Lovely, lovely. Yusai will go ahead and make use of the lovely charm known as the Stamina Excellency, which is called Purifying Blood Ascendancy. She may add automatic successes to resistance roll for 2 motes each and reroll 6s until they cease to appear. So she's going to do that. She'll spend 2 motes to do that, dropping to 18 per Hefriel, and then we'll roll stamina plus resistance. I'm not even going to bother stunting because she is pretty decent
I win.
at this already. Do it?
Because I win. That's why.
Yeah. 1 automatic success, 3 successes, and then I do roll 1 more d10 because I reroll a 6, and so that's 4 successes.
Okay, no problem. You able to survive in this smoke? No problem. All right, your turn.
Cool. So I've got a quick question. I'm looking for nuts in the trees right now, right?
Yes. Yeah.
I have a charm that is called All-Encompassing Earth Sense. All-Encompassing Earth Sense allows me to sort of sense the vibrations that move through the earth when a soldier takes a step or a leaf falls from a branch. Can Yusai like walk up to a tree and like slam her hand into it to get the vibrations out of the tree so she can like try to get this bonus of this charm, which gives her double 9s on her perception awareness roll?
Yeah, I'll allow that.
Cool. So she will do that. She will go ahead and sort of like ignore the smoke. She is a warrior, a soldier. She was literally put into tests that had worse smoke hazards in her like school, in her secondary school. So she can basically just completely ignore that and will look around, finding a good-sized tree, and then with an open hand, she will slam her orichalcum gauntlet into it, leaving a hefty indent as, like, vibrations shoot up the branches so that she can sort of sense where they end up.
Okay, give you a 2-point stunt for that.
Fantastic. I will bank that willpower because I have spent 1 more. So I'm rolling perception awareness. I'm spending 3 motes on the charm. So she is currently at 10 dice with 1 automatic success and double 9s. And that is 9 successes.
Alrighty. Not secured. Alright. Kashi, you'll be making a resistance plus stamina roll.
All right. Resistance plus stamina.
That's right. Because despite not having lungs, you do have wood.
Mm-mm.
And wood doesn't like
Don't we all?
sparks. Got nuts, got wood. Life is good.
Right, rolling resistance plus a stamina. This is the right button. Yes. All right.
All right. Looking for 3 successes here, bud.
No.
All right. All right. You take 1 point of lethal damage on your character sheet. There's a little spark, like little flame, sets off on your shoulder.
Pats it out. How do I just click one of these boxes?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
You mark it twice for lethal.
Ah,
That's where it's an
gotcha.
X.
Excellent.
All right.
All right.
Now you are also making an awareness roll.
Right. We're using our awareness to find these nuts.
Indeed.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
We're looking around, just batting out the flames as we're going.
Just casually. Ow. Hmm.
No.
Oh.
No.
The fire. Fire bad.
Yeah, 3 dice. All right, I can't wait to hear your creative
You
solution next round.
Fucking what, cunt?
Don't worry. We'll have a plan eventually.
All right, this is where Kashi dies.
Yeah,
Weird
let's
death in the
go.
forest. All right, we return to Oakheart Guardian. This is gonna be your awareness check as you're deep in the forest, and now you're finding the nuts.
Don't I have to deal with the survival first?
You would, yes, you would. So it'll be stamina survival.
I'll use a
Resistance.
certain.
Resistance, that's
Stamina
right.
resistance, right?
Yeah.
I'll use this too.
All right.
I'll use 6 motes
Okay.
for 3 automatic successes.
Okay. So you
Well, you have-
automatically succeed.
5 stamina and a specialty,
That's right. He's the
or 5 resistance and a specialty. I mean,
He's the hardiest archer.
damn, that's baller.
Well, he did go on violence, so he should be tough.
Yeah.
All right. So 3 automatic successes mean that you're good. So you can go to your awareness now. Right.
No, sorry, I was just looking for something. I'll spend 2 willpower. No, wait. Modes for 2 successes before rolling for my awareness.
Okay.
It's 4 motes for 2 successes, but
Oh, right, 4.
yeah.
Sorry, it's just.
No worries, same difference.
So the roll is awareness perception.
Yeah. All right. 3 successes is going to be a success. Success twice in a sentence. My bad. Very good. Okay, the Jade Knight. Resistance plus survival.
Okay.
Because I had to re-roll. Oh wait, that's the wrong thing. Never mind. Sorry. It was I mixed up the survival excellency and the awareness excellency. Sorry.
Gotcha. No problem.
This environmental hazard, was it a specific element?
Fire.
Well, I'd like to activate Wood Dragon Protection.
Okay.
I subtract 3 my resistance from the damage of appropriate environmental hazards.
Okay. So, great. Only has 2 damage, so you just want to not roll for it and just tank it?
Honestly, yeah.
Alright, sounds good.
Nice.
You just run through. I'm a god!
Alright, now for my second charm before I do anything. My Cloud Piercing Focus. Can I change from the type of charm it is to fire?
No, I believe you buy it at a purchase.
Alright. That changes nothing then. What do I need to do? How am I getting these nuts?
Awareness, perception. Most
I've already found the nuts.
Oh, have you now? 2
Oh,
check
yeah.
marks. Okay. So you know these nuts are most succulent, most ripe from the moment between they fall off the tree branch to the moment they hit the ground. You must catch them before they are soiled upon the earth itself. This is an athletics roll to catch these nuts as they're coming down.
Perfect. So as I already have the Strength of Stone technique,
Uh-huh.
increase strength, feats of strength, any bonus to a strength-based roll.
Mm-hmm.
That would be athletics would be strength-based, yes.
Sure.
And in doing so, have you seen Hajime no Ippo?
Some of it, yes.
Okay, have you seen the start where they do to be a boxer, you have to, catch the 10 falling leaves.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. I would like to use Stone Fist Strength to strike the tree,
Uh-huh.
and then with the athletics, use it to grab a nut as it falls from the tree.
All right. I'll give this a 2-point stunt. 2 dice, 1 success, and 1 willpower.
Okay, I'm going to use the willpower. Bonus strength. I didn't want bonus die, so 2 willpower, so 4 bonus. Double tap. 1 more.
And now a brief word from our sponsors.
DraftKings is the most fun you can have on your couch. I won $632 with DraftKings on the toilet.
Sign up for your DraftKings right now.
I'm back.
www.com/scam.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Alright. 7 successes.
All right. Create a tree. Falls in a forest. Everybody's around to hear it. Oh, this check mark is one for the history books. Okay. It's the Starfleet insignia. All right. Success. You catch the appropriate amount of nuts, and you are teleported back to the arena. Okay. Next round. Kathak, if you'd make another stamina.
Of course,
Resistance.
I'm all too happy to do so. I will do that with another 1 bonus success for my excellency.
All right.
Wow, I sure do pass that check.
No problem.
So, I have a question. The nuts that are coming from this tree, they're not falling from like the giant redwoods. They're probably coming from like kind of smaller trees, ones that are maybe like the size of like a normal sized tree, not really like a enormous 100-foot tall like behemoth thing, right?
Sure.
Cool. Do you think that Yusai, in an effort to preserve the freshness of the nuts as long as possible,
I do.
could
Yes.
just like um rip the tree
Mm-hmm.
and just like carry it instead of like picking it and just be like whoop and like take it with her so she can like pick them and immediately start doing stuff with them?
Yeah, it's the only logical.
Yeah, of course.
What?
You know. So Yusai sees that Jade Knight is like very rapidly. I think it was Jade Knight. Is very rapidly grabbing all of the tree nuts and stuff, and she sort of like looks a little confused. She will grab one of the trees with her meaty orichalcum smash fist. The other she will make almost like a karate chopping, and will then proceed to scythe underneath the tree, like through the sort of the main chunk of the tree to cut through it, and then we'll hold it up against her shoulder like a crazy bodybuilder who will just like start to carry off the tree.
All right. I'll let this be a 3-point stun.
Fantastic. I will go ahead and spend that willpower. Spend one of the willpower, and then I will. Yeah, I'll spend one of the willpower, and then I will also spend the lovely 2 motes for the excellency. So I'll go to 11 there. And so I am going to roll strength plus athletics. I get plus 2 bonus dice, double 10s, and I have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4 automatic successes. And every 10 that I roll lets me roll another die.
Okay.
7 successes.
Alrighty, that's a success. You pull the tree out. What's left of it after you chop it? And damn it, Starfleet again. And they teleport you back to.
Whoa! Yeah.
Excellent. All right, Kashi, make another resistance stamina roll.
All right. Resistance stamina. Let's go. There we go. Hey.
Oh, dude, you lacquered your wood up. Wait, lacquer's combustible. Never mind. You didn't do that.
Oh no.
Varnished the wood.
Oh no, it's -7 successes actually.
Fuck.
All right. What's your plan for being aware that you're in a forest?
Okay.
Do you
Here's
feel
the
like
plan.
kinship with the trees?
Actually, here's the plan. I am wood. Wood is me.
Mhm.
So, I would like to do something for the trees themselves.
Wow. Okay.
When worst comes to worst, one must dance for the trees. Let's go. Get them to give the nuts up willingly.
And the Lorax, I speak for the trees. The trees say, hit that shit, my son.
All right. Sure. Roll performance manipulation.
Excellent. All right. And furthermore, I will use, I think, my audience enthusing display.
Uh-huh. Sure. Okay. Difficulty is on this is gonna be 5 because they're trees.
Yeah.
The fucking defeated town.
Expending 4 modes for 2.
I can't just let them like slowly burn to death in this forest.
Performance manipulation. All right, we're dancing for the trees. Let's go.
This rat's mocking me.
Oh, 5.
Okay, you make it. The
Yeah.
trees themselves seem moved by your performance, and they take pity on you. And a wind blows through them. They seem to sway, and a path opens up for you within the forest. Great job.
Yeah.
All right. Oakart Guardian is here to collect the nuts as they fall from the treetops. Should be an athletics roll, but he might have something special for us. Let's find out. This is Helm, just in case.
Yes, I'm just thinking if there's a particular. Yeah, he's going to imitate the Jade Knight.
Okay.
Athletics and. The role is athletics and what attribute?
Probably dexterity.
Alright.
Okay, with only one success, not able to collect enough to make a hearty meal. With that, we'll go to the Jade Knight.
Okay. Well, so I need to make a meal with the nuts.
Right. I forgot I'm the GM.
The rat really took it out here.
It really did. I thought it was just like the guy that does initiative. Okay. As we all know, these nuts are poisonous. You're gonna have to make a medicine roll to extract the poisonous elements of it for your soup. Good luck.
One minute.
Yeah. Now you, of course, could overlook such a minor thing as poison, but the judges maybe not. But hey, none of them are your mentor, so maybe we just kill them. Who knows?
What if I eat the poison out of the nuts?
That's so unsanitary. Go on.
I would like to, with the stone fist strike, crush the nuts. Find the parts that are poisonous, and eat them myself.
You could just take them out. Great. Okay, stamina, resistance. I think.
Okay. You're gonna use purifying blood ascendancy.
Right.
Fuck, do I have anything else for this? No, just that. Yeah. I'll use all willpower for it and fucking 3
Okay.
for success. Can I use 3 for successes?
Yeah, I do believe you have 6 altogether against poison, so you may.
Right.
All right.
So
So
I'll do
you don't have
that.
to roll. You just do it.
Yeah.
All right. Way to go. They're no longer poison. You ate the poison right out of the food. Looks like Tepet got lost for a little bit, but she finally found her way back. She's like, oh, there we go.
She's just burned to death.
Hot. Okay, it's the next round. We're feeling great about the next round. Everybody gets 5 motes. Cathax no longer in the forest. Doesn't have to worry about that smoke if she ever did. It's gonna be a medicine roll to try to extract some
Heck
poison.
yeah. So, as previously established, Yusai has backing with the Cathak legions. And of course, an important part of any military is the medics of the military. So could Yusai call upon her backing to get some medics and do like a command roll with the medics to remove the poison.
How many ranks do you have in the backing?
She's got three dots of backing.
All right, I'll allow it. Give yourself 1 rank in medicine.
All right. So she will roll a command action like she did last time, where she will command the medics to go ahead and remove it. She'll do the appearance plus war to see if they can't remove the medicine
Okay.
or remove the poison. And then appearance plus war. I will spend another willpower here, and my boom, boom, and boom. That is 6 successes.
All right, very good. Under your command, the medics managed to extract the poison sacs from the nuts.
Hell yeah.
The poison nut sacs, if you will. Okay.
Oh.
Over to Kashi. This is going to be an athletics roll to try to collect these nuts before they hit the ground.
Oh, and the smoke.
Yeah, and the smoke.
Okay. We got the smoke. We got the smoke. We got the smoke.
Make mama proud. All right, you do it. You resist it.
Okay. And athletics?
Mhm.
Okay. So, let's do this. As the nuts are falling. Actually,
Wow, you actually. What?
I have an idea.
Yeah.
I would like to throw Jim so he can catch the nut. Using my seeking throw technique.
Okay. Now you are aware it takes more than 1 nut to make soup, right?
Yes.
Okay. Just as long as you know you sound preposterous. Okay. This is gonna be a throw. Throw dexterity.
Now, question.
Yeah.
Hey, okay, so you ever see those like just things where like people shoot arrows through other arrows
Uh-huh.
and just kind of hit the mark exact? I want to throw Jim
Through
Just-
these nuts.
no in the trajectory of like just straight up 3 nuts lined up right there.
Uh-huh.
Just throw and then just immediately turn them towards like just 3 that are falling.
Uh,
This
I-
fucking
yeah, I quite like that. Give yourself 2 dice.
Okay.
this fucking cricket is being thrown against a tree and he's gonna splatter.
He'll be fine. He's Jim.
I just imagine he like hits the first nut and just starts like hopping between them and is like kicking them into your basket.
Yes. Right. So we're gonna throw.
Yeah, you got it.
Let's see. And we're gonna spend 3 motes.
3 motes.
Let's do it. That's that. None. Submit. Submit.
Yeah, this is big.
Yeah.
5 successes. Okay. Together, you manage to collect the nuts appropriate. And you teleport away from the smoke.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, Jim.
That leaves naught but Oakheart Guardian left in the forest. But I guess never mind. Never mind. Secret will not be revealed yet because there's still the debit.
A card guardian will focus on his perception to feel the nature around him as the net falls to determine to sense when the right time it is to collect them.
Okay, like that episode of Samurai Jack. Give yourself 2 dice for this.
And I'll use a willpower.
Okay, so 1 automatic success. Oh, big time. Okay. Excellent. You managed to collect the nuts. Boo-boo. Very good, and you are teleported away. He goes to the Jade Knight, who's now plating his nut soup. This is going to be, as we established, performance appearance.
Alright. Performance appearance. Sorry, I was a bit away. What?
Yeah, performance appearance for your plating your soup, about to present it to the judges.
Okay. I'm gonna be real. As a person, I don't know how to make soup, so.
Just pour chicken broth into into a pot, drink it,
All right,
no
nut
problem.
broth.
Okay. Yes, I'm going to make soup a thing I know how to do and describe.
There you go. Boil the water, put the ramen in, unleash the,
Yeah.
the flavor packet.
Yeah. Let's go. It's 3 successes.
All right. Well, the Jade Knight knows how to make soup, that's for sure. Okay. With this, you present it before the judges. You'll now roll your crafting plus whatever stat you want to, and if you have an intimacy you want to use, just let me know.
Can I use crafting stamina as the connection of I put myself at risk to secure the quality of this food by eating all the poison.
That was pretty cool, yeah. I'll allow it.
Okay. 2 successes.
Okay. The
I don't. Got head willpower. Oh well.
Gotcha. Difficulty of this is 2, so that's a success. 99 Beasts is like, oh, I can really taste the non-poison in this. Very serviceable. 1 star. Tasha Keepsake is like, 1 star from her as well. We go to Kashi. Chef Kashi.
I was none too concerned about the poison, but presentation. I have to go with 1 star.
Oof. Okay.
Oh fuck you, Kashi.
Kashi sucks. All right. That brings BK up to 12 stars in total. Next, we have y'all.
Have you? Did you remember to ever do third parts?
Who really cares?
I just wanted to be fair.
To do her? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, to her. She got lost in the smoke.
Yeah, no, she's about to go. So
Yeah.
she goes. At this point, she's like looking up, looking at the nuts, getting ready to draw her blade to, I don't know, cut them all in half and collect them in her basket. No problem. When she suddenly gasps and ducks her head, we see like a mace, like fly over her head. As we see appearing out from the smoke, appears, Smoke Gilded Vista, who appears to attack whoever the last person in the forest is. Also the person that summoned the smoke. And this is perfect because the 2 of them are going to do battle for the rest of the competition. Okay, with that we start a new round. We start with Kathak, who is plating her soup. Who is boiling her soup.
Yes. She is going to boil her soup. This is the appearance plus performance roll, I believe.
Correct.
So, in plating with this, Yusai unfortunately is from the Blessed Isle, and so soup is not really like a very common food there, so she probably can't really rely on her socialize for how it's normally plated. It's a lot less artistic than sashimi, you know? That said, when she sort of plates it, she will talk to the nearby Kathak cooks that are still here, because, you know, those are from the thing. These guys are a little bit more low-born than she is, and she will ask them, in their own language, because she knows low realm, how, like peasants usually have their soup. and she'll ask them like, I've seen some people put like cream in it. Is that a thing? I don't know. And then she'll like get their opinions, and then she will try to plate it using what they think.
Oh yeah, you need a thickening agent for sure.
Yeah.
Flour too. Okay, yeah, give yourself 2 bonus dice for this.
Cool. And I will roll that. I will go ahead and spend a lovely willpower, dropping to 4, but will also give me an automatic success. And I rolled 1 success.
Oh, okay. You pour out the first bowl. It's just too watery. You're like looking at them. They shake their heads. They're like, "No, we can't present this to the judges." This, you throw it out. Gotta make it again from scratch. Okay. Oh, this just got exciting. All right. Kashi, goes back to you. You are in the arena. You are now extracting the poison from these nuts, making a medicine roll.
All right. Medicine. Just gotta extract the poison. So, I would like to use a charm.
Okay. Poison
I have to find it. Hold on. I would like to use a charm to bust through the nutty exterior.
Mm-hmm.
With more ease, of course.
What's the charm called? Lotion?
Hey, yo!
This charm is called, if I can find it, please, where are you at? Here it is. Using
Celestial
our
Blizzard.
knife, we're gonna use our Burning Fury Wreath.
The fucking melee charm.
We're gonna cut through. We're gonna cut through it. The nutty armored exterior.
Okay.
I can feel the defeat in your silence, Tom.
I feel you might burn the nuts, but you know.
They're going in the soup. They'll burn anyway.
No.
No. See, whenever you cook stuff, sometimes you have to cook it first and then put it in the soup. So he's just searing it up. Preparing the soup.
He's charring it for a Maillard reaction.
Yeah. For the extra flavor, yeah.
Oh, umami. Wow.
Yeah, umami flavor from the nuts.
Sure, yeah, we'll see if it pays off. I'm not
What
gonna
do I
give you a
ro-
stunt for this, but I will let you do it.
Thank you. I do not need a stunt. I simply want to do it. So it's oh god, what is it again? The medicine.
Well, now it's like melee or whatever this is.
Melee. I don't know what attribute would this be.
Intelligence.
Yeah.
Intelligence.
Yeah, intelligence,
Hell yeah.
clearly.
Let's go. Intelligence.
He did it.
I need a moment.
I'm gonna be honest, I may have just sent him a message.
Oh, okay.
All right, great. You burn away the poison within the nut and toss in the pot. Way to go. All right, same thing for our Oakheart Guardian. Also trying to neutralize the poison in this.
Also use appearance, but melee, but I'll use more a precise method to remove the poisonous parts.
Okay.
Carefully asking also his sous chef for any knowledge on the matter before attempting.
Okay, I'll give you 2 dice for this. Ooh. All right, no problem. wood is poison. He knows this. Okay, he managed to safify these naughty nuts. Okay. With the Jade Knight having completed his second dish, he now advances to the final piece of culinary artistry. And that is going to be... Vizier takes up a silver plate, reveals it. Mammoth steak! He punches a hole in the fabric of reality, and a blowing wind appears as he unleashes a portal to the north, the frozen north. So Jade Knight runs through, stomps his way into the snow. Let's see. To not die from icy exposure, why don't you make a survival roll for me, please?
Plus is environmental.
Indeed.
It would not be water because it's ice, would it?
Yeah, it would be considered air because cold.
Ah. Can I change the wood dragon protection to... No, that's for one scene. This is not a new scene.
No.
Well, you can prematurely end charms and then
Oh.
that's not a problem.
Can I end and do it? Start it on the same turn?
It's reflexive, right?
Yeah.
I
Totally.
assume you ended it when you were not in the fire anymore.
Yeah. So I'll restart wood protection technique against the cold.
Okay.
Me free.
You remember, whenever you have a charm on that's duration is like longer than instant, you have to commit those motes so you don't regain them back. So now that you've uncommitted it, you're down 5 motes, and then you have to recommit a new 5 motes.
Yeah, it's like I have the thing. I forgot to take it off anyway.
No worries.
Sweet. Okay. Well,
Okay.
I'll let you go ahead and automatically succeed this. As you trudge through the frozen landscape in search of mammoth. Okay, new round goes to Kathak.
Yusai is going to have to try to restart her dish. She is going to very hurriedly try to do it. This time, she is working with her cooks and trying to rush them and say, come on, we're falling behind, let's go. And she'll try her best to, get it all boiled up and looking beautiful and plate it. This time she is actually going through and even removing one of the big old gauntlets so that she can more effectively and dexterously stir the pot so it doesn't thicken to sludge.
Good. 2 dice.
All right. I am throwing 7. I am at 4 willpower right now. I will spend 1 for an automatic success. Because I would like to pass this roll. That would be the best, I think.
Okay. Oh!
Wow! That is really disappointing.
Okay, they make a new round of it, and you're just like, no, it's not right. You gotta remake it. Okay, we go to Kashi, who's still recovering from his last roll.
Yep.
Okay, this is gonna be an appearance performance roll to
Right.
plate your soup.
All right. Let's do this. This time we can actually make it look like a little ocean and with islands because it's a soup. It's a liquid.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Really rebounding from that.
Let's see. I believe where you at? Performance appearance. Oh right. Yeah.
Okay, you make the soup, you go through it. It's not right. There's chunks floating
Darn.
around in it. You're like, God damn it. You
Nuts
throw
are
it-
so hard.
right. You throw it out, you have to start fresh. Okay, we go to Oakart Guardian in a similar situation.
I'd like to substitute for performance, instead socialize
Okay.
to prepare for. Not only you will prepare it in a prasadi method, but when it will be time to serve it to the judge, he will inform them of the different method was prepared and how to eat it.
Okay, very good. I'll just be a 2-point stunt. So you get 2 dice, automatic success, and willpower.
I'll use also that temporary willpower.
Okay. So you just gotta roll 1 success on this to advance.
Oops.
Oh my god!
Oh no.
Alright, that's a failure. Our competitors are really struggling with the soup, not able to get the right consistency at all. Alright, Jade Knight continues to enjoy his lead as he trudges through the frozen abyss of the north. As you are doing so, the mammoth, not hard to find, pretty obvious. You find it right away. So you're like smacking your gauntlets together, being like, okay, let's do this. But as you do, you see on top of the mammoth, standing on its head like a pirate at the bow of the ship, is Windborn Cypher, the competitor for House Nellens. And she's like, remember me? she pulls her bow back, and she's gonna attack you, the Jade Knight. So by default, this is going to be a dodge roll to avoid getting pierced with this arrow, but I have a feeling you have other plans.
If I forgot who this is.
This is the lady that you punched her horse.
All right. Yeah, actually, I can go 2 for 2. Fuck, where's my daughter? Oh, there she is. Dodge what?
Dexterity.
Can I make it? It's the same thing. No, wait, I'd get the bonus from. Would the strength of stone apply here as? Damn, does this count?
Yeah, the
It
ground slate
increases
not
their
made of ice.
strength.
Yeah.
You're making a dex roll, right?
No, I was gonna ask if I could, because I have the specialty for dodging arrows. If you could change it to strength and say that the dodge was in fact punching the arrow out of the air.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I had to ask because that would give me the 1 strength bonus die.
Yeah, sure.
Right. There are 2 specializations, double 10s, auto successes, 3 successes.
All right, that'll be enough for you to, punch the arrow out of the air. But as you do, second challenge presents itself. The mammoth charges you, and goes to swipe at you. This is going to be a strength roll to grab it by its horns and try to stop its charge.
I was about to ask if I could charge the mammoth.
Yeah, countercharge. Absolutely.
Alright, let me. So, post. This. Yeah, for one best touch from standing on the surface increase my effective strength you can attempt. as well as any bonus on strength-based rolls and 2 other damage rolls. Okay. So, athletic strength.
Yeah.
Would this count as staying up?
Yes.
Okay. Dude. And can I actually no wait? So I want to try and flip the mammoth.
He's going for a suplex. Okay. I'll give you a 2-point stunt for that. So 2 dice and 1 success.
4. And if I don't succeed, it'll knock me over.
Sounds good.
Alright, let's go. 6 successes. I keep failing. I have willpower. Fuck.
Alright, yeah, 6 successes. You managed to dig your feet in, its horns come at you, its tusks come at you, you grab it by each. It forces you back a few feet, and then you toss it over you. Saddleborn Zephyr goes flying into the snow as you suplex the mammoth. Boop. And we'll give you a checky. That was actually a good check mark. Okay, next round. Okay, we're on Kathak. 3rd iteration of the soup.
Yes. This time, seeing that it keeps coming out too watery, the lovely Kathak warrior is going to be very stressed about it because she is losing way too much time for this. So what she will do is that she is going to go ahead and do her best to try and tend to the coals of the stove. She's going to use her anima effect, spending 1 mote to try to make it so that the actual coals that are there are a little bit more denser and hopefully will burn a little bit hotter. So she'll try and use a little bit of earth magic that she can do thanks to her earth aspectedness, and then she will try once more to make the soup.
Okay, give you 2-point stunt for this.
Yeah. I will spend that willpower that I just got, and of course I roll 8 successes.
Hell yeah! Okay, thanks to your careful tending of it, the soup comes out perfect and it's ready to be presented to the judges.
Awesome.
All right. This will be a crafting roll plus any intimacies you want to use.
Yes. So she is going to go ahead and she still has the 1 rank of craft from the cooks, luckily. As she's going to set it down, she's going to very proudly just sort of bring the bowls over, setting them firmly down with a thud. It causes the soup to kind of jump out a little bit. She catches it and it lands back in perfect assembly, and she's going to use that for her strength as she sort of makes a strength plus craft roll. And she's going to say, it was the wisdom and patience of Passiap that allowed me to finally make this soup that I'm proud enough to say is worthy of your attention. And she's going to invoke her tie of pious obligation to the Immaculate Order.
Oh, excellent.
Which is a major intimacy.
Okay, give yourself 2 bonus dice for that.
Alrighty. Rolling strength. This is... Oh, and because I ripped up the tree for extra fresh tree nuts, can I have the difficulty, can I reduce a little bit because the nuts are extra fresh?
Yeah, sure, I'll allow for that.
Cool. Alright. So strength is 5 plus 1 plus, so that's a total of 3, so 8 dice that I'm rolling here.
So difficulty is going down to 1. Okay.
Alright, 3.
Alright. That is going to be from 99 beasts. He eats it. Oh, that's great! He gives you a thumbs up. He's like, very good. 2 stars from me. Tasha keepsake nods her head. She says, there we go. Much more edible. This is good nuttiness to it. A 2 from me as well. And then everybody looks at Chef Kashi, who appears to be already covered in in that soup.
Hmm. Rushes over from the kitchen. Hmm.
In the background, there's just like an unattended pot that's like boiling over.
Hmm. It was very apparent you were struggling with this dish, but it is also quite apparent you bounced back quite impressively. For that and the effort, I'll give it a 3.
Ooh.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
All right, 7 stars for Kathak, bringing her up to 16 stars.
Now, fuck you, Kashi.
He's unbiased.
Oh, okay.
All right, that puts Kathak in a strong lead. There's after this round, there's 2 rounds left. If the Jade Knight hurries, he might be able to whip out that 3rd dish, but see if it's enough to overcome the strong lead. Kashi, you run away from the judge's table. Try to plate a new bowl of soup.
Maybe the extra time away. let the chunks soften a bit. All right, we're gonna try plating this again. This time, just kind of maybe crushing up things a bit more. Get the flavors really in there.
Yeah, maybe they didn't mean whole nuts.
Maybe, but like we burnt the whole nut. Might as well just.
Oh, that's right. You can't possibly
right.
have a paste if you char it.
Yeah. Everyone knows charring is just fire seasoning. That's all it is. All right, let's do this. Fuck yeah, let's go.
God. Soup, who knew? You know? Okay.
Yeah, it's soup.
Kashi's like, okay, maybe leaving this pot tended for 5 minutes was a bad idea.
This plan did not work like I thought it would.
Right, throws that out. Okay. Okart Guardian.
Our guardian will think about its focus and decide to add some spice that he sometimes uses when he cooks for himself.
Little home seasoning, okay. For me, that spice is called salt. I'll give you 2 points for that. By 2 points, I mean 2 dice. So I mean a 1 point stunt, which gives you 2 dice. All is clear.
Its appearance and
Performance.
what's... Sorry, I didn't hear it.
Performance?
Oh, right.
Oh, that's gonna be enough. Okay. Give another check mark. Oh, red check mark. Black check mark, rather. To Okart Guardian as you present yourself before the judges. Okay, now it's gonna be time for that crafting roll, and if you have any intimacies you wanna use, speak your piece now.
He's going to it's here that I would use instead with the craft the socialize to explain the different method of eating the soup that in the prasad is used.
1 sec. So that'd be using 2 abilities, so it wouldn't be craft and socialize. It'd be... Oh, so you want to use socialize instead of craft.
Oh yeah. Socialize and stamina.
Have I let anybody else substitute a ability for craft yet?
You let me
Not
use stamina?
for the final presentation.
Okay.
For
I
other
got-
things, though, yeah.
Gotcha. I didn't
Yeah.
think so, but I didn't want to say no if I've already had. So it's got to be craft for this one.
All right.
But it can be craft, charisma, or manipulate, or appearance, or whatever the story you're trying to tell us.
Yeah. Charisma.
Okay.
I'll use willpower.
Sweet. All right. 4 successes is pretty good. Let's see. You are wood, so difficulty is 2, but since you're wood, it goes down to 1. So that's 3 successes. So, oh, might bust the grading system here. 99 beasts. He roars. He's like, oh. I see why you threw the first batch out. You were looking for perfection, and this is it. 3 stars, my friend. See, he licks the bowl clean. And camera pans over. We see Tasha Keepsake also has an empty bowl. She says, yes, they're getting better and better. The perfect bowl of tree nut soup. The consistency, the thickness, the flavor, the non-poison. Love every bit of it. 3 stars. Kashi? Chef Kashi?
Wonderful, wonderful. The consistency is perfect. Very soothing. Soothing to look at, soothing to taste.
We see in the
According to Jim.
background, there's a knife just spiraling in the air from where he zoomed over here.
The soup at his table's bubbling over. Yes. Mulling it over, definitely a 3. Excellent.
Oh, wow. Perfect 3 stars for this dish. That's huge. Okay. Let's see. Oh, let's get Rhizome up to 9 points. Tying him with Kathak. Ah, this is the nail biter. Okay. Goes to the Jade Knight. The only competitor up in the Frozen North. You have a mammoth on his knees. On his back, actually. Now you're going to make some kind of combat roll, so melee or brawl or something, to kill the mammoth and harvest its meat.
Okay. So after I've killed the mammoth, and would harvesting the meat be the second check for
It's
this? Because there.
It's one and the same.
What would be the 4th check I'd need to do?
So you're on the 3rd check right now, which is combat.
Mm-hmm.
4th check is going to be a brawl check to tenderize the steak meat.
Can I flurry and do them at the same time?
So this is going to be a hidden thing, but yes, if you used brawl to kill the mammoth, or you used like a blunt weapon, it was going to accomplish both tasks at once. So you can brawl to accomplish both.
Right. Would a blunt weapon be a weapon with the smashing tag, perhaps?
I'll allow it.
Okay. I'd like to use Elemental Sheath to put my sword away and then pull it back out of the ground with rocks on it from Dragon Graced Weapon.
Okay, makes sense.
Okay. And for the attack, it'll be decisive. Burning Fire Reef, as the thing will be the sword will be burning to try and get a little Maillard on it already.
Try and cook it all at once.
Excellent. Very nice. I approve.
Mm-hmm.
Now, maybe not decisive since you have 1 die of initiative.
Okay. Stoking bonfire style
There we
to
go.
make the blade burn hotter.
Perfect.
I'll put. I can put as many points in that as I have a thing.
Yeah, up to 5. Or I guess
'Kay.
6 because you have sword.
Yeah, so I'll spend. So let's see. I spend 6 points on that. 6 on getting the sword, putting the sword away and pulling it back out.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be 6 points. So 7 with the bonus specialization. and I'll use a willpower.
Okay.
Double tens.
Can't wait for these 3 successes.
8.
Me of little faith. Okay, yeah, you managed to to bludgeon this mammoth to death, while simultaneously tenderizing the meat for the preparation.
Lightly charring.
Yeah, giving you 2 check marks as we go into the not final round. Go into the next round. Okay. Second to last round. We start with Kathak, who a portal opens up and introduces you to the balmy north.
Second. Okay, I forgot that me not wearing my armor means that I technically have a higher pool for modes, which is cool. So I hop out into this, and I need to make a stamina resistance check against the weather, right?
Yes.
What is the difficulty of this check?
It's gonna be a 4.
4? Man, that is a icy thing right there. 6 dice? 6 successes, I mean.
Alright, that's a success. Boop boop. Damn it. Okay. Kakashi, I'm sorry. I love Naruto. I said it. Okay, Kashi. Dead last. Last in preparation, last in points, last in our hearts. Still preparing the soup. Performance appearance.
Yep. All right. Let's do this. We're cooking the soup, balancing our commitment to the soup and our commitment to the chefhood at the table. Here we go. And we're going to spend a willpower. I keep forgetting to do that.
Yes.
All right. Performance appearance. At this point, it's just coming back, cleaning up, then doing every step from the beginning, running away, it becomes a mess, come back, clean up, repeat.
Honestly, you
So
have an
let's do
excuse
it.
for not for not winning.
Yeah.
Gotcha. That's like exactly why I picked you for the judge, because I was like, he won't even use it to cheat.
Thank you.
All right, at last, the perfect bowl of soup. You run excitedly to the judges and yourself. All right,
I unveil this soup that I put my passion into. Except I say passion in the most monotone way.
Yeah, they're like, okay, we're ready. They look back at like the 3 discarded pots of the stuff that you've already made. Like, we have high hopes. Craft plus whatever attribute you want. If you have an intimacy you want to use.
We're simply going to go with appearance. I don't. We're gonna actually use appearance for this, just because it needs to look edible this time.
It sure looks nice, huh, guys?
It needs to look nice at least. All right, craft, appearance. Let's go. Boop, bop, bop. Yeah!
1 success.
Right,
No!
that's my boy. Okay.
Yeah!
All right, 99 Beast is like, okay, let's. He takes it and he's like, ah! And all his tiger heads are just like, ah! It's like when Finn touches water in Adventure Time. It's just Tasha nods her head and says, I'll go ahead and follow whatever he gives you. And he's like, 1 star, good God, good me. I'm a god. I'm a real god. And they both look at the empty chair.
Kashi takes his seat in the empty chair.
Okay. What do you think, Chef Kashi?
Jim is like actively like avoiding eating it, and Kashi's like nodding. This meal looks like it not only fell from the tree, but remained on the forest floor
3
for a
stars.
period of days. In fact, it looks like it's already decomposed. Sir, why?
Way.
Out of my kitchen. I give this no stars, as it has made my cricket sick.
No stars.
None.
He succeeded. Harsh but acceptable.
One must be harsh to themselves to overcome their their obstacles.
Wow. Thank you.
Rep would like to direct you to the memes channel.
Thank you.
All right. All right. That brings Kashi up to a competitive 7 stars. And with that, we're gonna move on to Oakheart Guardian, who's coming out into the frozen north. Gonna make a resistance stamina roll to weather through the icy tundra.
I had it open. Oh yeah. I'll use enough mode to pass the roll.
I'm just gonna win, if you don't mind. Difficulty is 4. You can only get 3 automatics, so you still do have to roll a 1 to succeed in this.
Alright. Oh, I'll use one last willpower.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, you automatically succeed.
How do you have 5 dice if you have stamina 5 and a specialty?
I have 3 stamina.
Or resistance
One
5 and a
in
specialty.
survival. One in survival and the willpower. No, wait.
It's
Stamina.
Stamina resistance.
Resistance.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, 3 resistance. Oh, I miscalculated.
You have 3 resistance?
No, yeah, 3 resistance, 3 stamina.
Okay, if you have 3
What?
resistance, you can only add 1
I thought you had
automatic
5
success
resistance.
because your dice cap counts an automatic success as 2 dice.
I guess when you have 5 resistance. Ah. Oh.
I rolled the proper number. Sorry, I'm getting tired, so I'm starting to make mistakes.
It's alright. Final round's coming up. Let's see. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and with your willpower. Okay, that's a success. You managed to survive the cold. Okay, Jade Knight. You teleport back. This mammoth is ready to go. These steaks came out, carved out perfect. You're rushing to the stove. Throw them on. You're playing them now. An appearance performance check to plate the steak.
Okay, I'd like to remember to use a willpower here.
Okay. I'll allow that.
'Cause it's the first time I've remembered. At 3 with the auto success.
Hmm. 3, you say?
Yes.
I will allow 3 to pass.
Okay.
So, with your final check mark in this, we go to the crafting roll, to the judges.
Okay.
This could be the fight right here. If
Right.
Rep doesn't sabotage you, we don't know. This is gonna be a craft roll.
Man, fuck you. Can I use a willpower here?
Can you use willpower? Beep 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 beep. Sure.
Okay, I'd like to use a willpower for a success and make a craft strength check.
Okay.
for the way I have prepared this mammoth and the way I caught it as the raw feats of strength and power tenderized it innately, and they're impressed because they saw me judo flip a mammoth.
I like where this is going, says 99 Beasts.
Okay. I got no specialization of bonus here. 10. 1 auto success. 3!
Ooh. Okay, difficulty is 3. You're not air aspected, so it meets the requirements of edibility. With this, 99 Beasts goes, oh, bit tough. Eats the whole thing. Tasha eats it, and she's like, barely grilled it. I know you pre-grilled it, but that's like all the grilling you did. I can't. I'm only giving this 1 star. Kashi, who's just about to like jump into the portal, like looks over and runs to the judge's table.
Yeah, you better not fuck me here.
No, it's not. You talking a lot of shit for someone who doesn't want 0. I'm saying, like.
Wow, it really does all come down to rough right now.
A bit gamey. Jim can barely bite into it. But the sheer scope of how you managed to get it. Impressive. I'll go 2.
Perfect. That makes it a 3-way tie. All right. Brings us to the final round. Everybody looks pretty far from from completing that.
Oh, Kashi's gonna stay in the judge in like the judge seat. He's like, yeah, I need to be here to judge everyone's food. It's
So
fine.
much work. All right, but I'll allow everybody to those that remain. We're gonna do some flurry actions to see how far we can get. So it's gonna be a -2 to everything we're rolling. Let's see.
So I actually have something that technically helps me out here.
All right, what is?
So, our first 2 checks that we have to make in dealing with this mammoth is the first one is that we are being shot at, and so we have to dodge the arrow. Right?
That one is just for the first person to go through the portal. So after that, it's just the strength roll against the mammoth.
No worries. So the mammoth is actually attacking us when we do that. Right?
Yes.
I actually have an evocation that I'd like to use here.
Okay.
When I am being attacked, I can use an evocation of the Heaven and Earth Gauntlets called the Comet Diverting Guard. Instead of taking an action to do Strength plus Athletics, I would like to use this to not have to take my combat action, but instead clash the attack, which will allow for me to make the check into like a contested, he tries to punch me, I try to punch him attack.
Okay, I will allow this.
So doing this will allow for me to go ahead, and as she comes through the portal and gets charged by the mammoth, unlike for the rest of the tournament, Yusai finally looks relieved. She is like, yes, this is something I understand. The orichalcum fists on her hand start to glow with the power of the earth aspect, and she charges immediately forward, blasting a firm blow into the left tusk with her right hand, proceeding with another uppercut to the other tusk with her left hand, and throwing it completely off balance as she diverts the charging behemoth of a creature.
Okay.
And so I will go ahead and make an attack roll using the Heaven and Earth Gauntlets. This is a withering attack. The total is 18 dice that I'm rolling for this.
Mm-hmm.
I lose 1 initiative and spend 4 motes.
Okay.
And this should be 18 dice. 2. No, this should be 3. 10s and okay, 9 successes.
Alrighty.
So she manages to pass that, and now she is flurrying, like you mentioned, to try to do multiple things. She is going to attack this thing with Brawl, because she's going to try and kill it. And you mentioned that attacking and killing it with Brawl will make it so she doesn't have to make the second check, because she's already tenderized it, right?
Correct.
So I will go ahead and do that, which will take you said -2 dice pool penalty to the attack?
Yes.
Okay. So I will go ahead and do this. I will spend, you know what? I'll go full ham. I'll spend 6 motes to increase my dice pool by 6.
Okay.
So I technically only increase it by 4 because of the penalty. And this is my attack that I am making. That is 12 successes on killing and tenderizing it.
Okay. That'll be a check. Oh, damn it! A check. And a check. As Kathak appears with a handful of stakes immediately as she enters the... I guess not immediately. 5 seconds after she enters the portal. Alright. Very good. Kashi, I believe you said you'd be meditating on the virtues of food. Is that correct?
We're staying at the table so we can judge everyone's food. If we're away, we can't be a judge.
That's right. Very good. Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay, last person to act. I guess unless the Jade Knight wants to use his turn to sabotage somebody. It's going to be... Oakheart Guardian.
I have a question before I do anything.
Uh-huh.
Would you accept martial arts with a weapon that does blunt damage as a substitute for brawl?
Let me check wood style real quick. Swift sequences of punches, kicks, and claw strikes. Nope, that's Water Dragon. Unarmed attacks with precise finger jabs, targeting pressure points, and nerve characters. I suppose precise strikes also tenderize meat. I will allow it, yes.
Alright, so I'll use my wood dragon martial art then.
Okay.
And I'll flurry to try to do as the others have done before.
Okay. So first you'll have to, it's going to be a strength roll to try to stop the man from charging you. And then you'll use your martial arts to mercifully end its life. Since this is streaming on YouTube, to unalive it.
And I believe also the -2 flurry penalty because doing multiple actions.
Yes.
So the roll to how to deal with the charge is strength and
Stamina, or strength and athletics, sorry.
Yeah.
alright. I'll use my one last willpower here.
Ah, everything he says. He's running on empty. Okay.
I think I have one more after this one.
Okay. One, two, three, plus an automatic success is enough. You managed to stop it from, charging you, and you may now make your martial arts roll. One, two, three. Okay, unfortunately, not enough to get the meat all ready for this one. Okay. Final act of the competition. Jade Knight, is there anything you would like to do now that all your pieces have been judged?
I'll take the little hat off my tortoise. He's done his work.
Okay, great. I'll allow that to be a 3-point stunt. Very good.
Okay.
Okay, now. At the end of the competition, it's like, okay, chefs, put down your knives. Most of the people are in the arena except for one person that's still wrestling a mammoth, and he gets teleported back. And, with the mammoth, by the way. They're like, okay, you have to present us with what you have. So we're gonna go with Kathak. You gotta make a craft roll for missing one of the 5 check marks. You gotta get -2 dice to this.
Okay, that's fine. She is going to go ahead and give me 1 second to look up the description of the wits attribute, because I think I kind of want to switch it up to use wits here. 1 second while I do that. Okay, yes. So I am going to go ahead and I have piles and piles and piles of tenderized steaks. And using my wits attribute to try to think on my feet, Yusai is, instead of, doing whatever she was intending, is instead going to say, 99 beasts, I have presented to you as many glorious steaks as I could harvest from this mammoth. I know that you have many heads of bestial origin, and I wish to appeal to them with as much prime cuts of mammoth as I possibly could acquire, and will try to basically make up an explanation as to why she didn't really focus on the cooking as much as the amount of meat.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Sounds witty to me.
Damn, bro, get your tongue out of there.
All right, and you said -2 dice, right?
Yes.
Very cool. I will go ahead and I have +1 to craft cooking from my dudes. I have 5 wits, so that's 4 dice, and I'm going to spend for an automatic success here. And my short little description of incorporating 99 beasts, many beast heads, you think that's fair enough for a 1-dot stunt?
Sorry, not doing stunts on the craft roll.
But you have before, right?
I don't think so. I've been trying not to.
Okay,
I've been doing it for the appearance.
No worries then. So, and also, this is where we can also use our intimacies. I almost forgot.
Yes.
So I'm also going to go ahead and declare an intimacy. I have been avoiding duplicate intimacies. I assume that that's the point, is that we're not trying to do the same ones, which is fine. She's also going to set it down, and she's going to say that she'll sort of extend out a hand towards all of the different medics and cooks that have supported her and say, I think that no matter whatever happens in this competition, regardless win or lose, I have done my best to support my house. My house and the men and women who serve it, they have done an excellent job, and I'm proud of the work that they've done. And she's going to use her intimacy of my duty to my house outshines all other responsibilities.
All right.
It's a major intimacy.
That'll be 2.
All right, so that will be a total of 6 dice with 1 automatic success.
All right, we're looking for a 3.
6 successes.
All right.
Damn. Nah, forget.
Ducky.
Now forget what I said, bro. Do tricks on that shit. It's working for you.
So, yeah, 99 Beasts is like, oh, there's so much of it. Yeah. So he's throwing steaks in the air, getting them so good. Tasha Keepsake, she's like, you're definitely serving me raw meat, and not in the sashimi round, but I can really taste your passion and dedication to the craft. So I'll
Hang
also
on,
give-
why'd Night Beast call out my raw meat? He's a fucking lion.
Yours was slightly seared with your sword. Don't you remember?
Fucking lion prick.
Your words. She'll also give you 3 stars, and it goes to Kashi.
It is in fact raw meat. Don't eat that. It pushes Jim back. But your your humbleness in your cooking has been apparent, and it is a testament that you owe your success to those around you. So, very well. I'll give it.
But before you
Two-
say,
Go ahead.
you did. This is a cooking thing, and you did tell the taster, don't eat that.
Yeah. Don't worry, he's a cricket. He's
Okay.
killed sometimes.
Okay.
I will have to give this, as this is the final round. My judgment will be a bit harsher. 2 stars.
Okay, 2 stars.
You will bow and will say, "Thank you, judges. Thank you for your judgment."
All right.
Thank you.
Bring Kathak to a total of 24 stars, which gives.
I want my star on the check mark.
You want your star on the check mark? Where are you?
Yeah, I don't have one.
Oh, of course. Sorry. All right.
No, thank you.
No problem.
I have 2.
I have 2. Yeah, you win. Okay. That leaves. Okay,
Just fucking
Oakheart
shuffled
Guardian.
away.
Okay, actually, that leaves Kashi, presenting his crafting roll to the judges. He's gonna get a -10 to this for not having any ingredients for.
Minus
the mammoth?
10.
Is the mammoth still technically alive?
Oakhart's mammoth is is yes.
I
Yeah.
I would like to. I would like to take one of our lovely judges' steaks,
Uh-huh.
and I'm just gonna like quickly just attack it with like. Let's see. We're gonna use one of our charms. We're gonna use our.
Actually, I have a quick question.
Go ahead.
Since Yusai brought back so much meat, can Yusai give some of the extra meat that she has to Kashi?
Yeah, sure if you want.
Thank
Yeah, she will do that, and she will say, you gave me the kraken, and I don't wanna, here you go."
Okay,
It is appreciated.
that'll bring Kashi up to 4 check marks. I mean, he's only suffering a -2 from this since
All right.
her steaks came pre-tenderized.
Yes.
Hell yeah. All right. Then we're gonna. It's pre-tenderized, so now we just gotta light it. Hell yeah! All right.
So this is craft plus whatever plus any intimacies you might want to use.
Let's go. We're gonna just hit it with our. We're gonna massage it with our hands, and use some of our little, like. Let's see. Okay. I know what to do. I've got it. The only quick way to cook it is to give it a little hit. So we're gonna use a withering attack on it to wither the rawness away.
No. It's time's up, Kashi. You are presenting the steak to them.
Oh, we're presenting it. We're like
Yes.
presenting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, then hell yeah. Okay, this is it right here.
You are at the gallows. The noose is around your neck.
Ooh, oh hell yeah. All right, it's tenderized. It's good. It's ready.
Mhm.
Yeah, this is fine. All right, we're gonna present it. Just make it look pretty. Appearance.
Okay, perfect. Looking for a 3.
Yeah! Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I tried to help.
Nah, it's fine.
So, 99 Beast looks at this, and despite being the exact same raw meat that he just ate, he's like, I sense no passion from this, I don't even sense killing intent from this one. This is... This is pathetic. And Tasha's like, yeah, I'm really getting tired of eating the raw food that you guys are serving us. I also pass on this one. 0 stars. Everybody grows quiet as the camera shifts over to Chef Kashi, most respected of all the judges.
This meal, though it was given out of kindness, has none of your signature passion. And by that I mean, it's the only reason it's somewhat decent is because it came from someone else.
Rapper just saying something. Oh man.
3
You said
stars.
we'll lift up her little paper fan and we'll cover her face.
So, to that I say this. And Kashi's gonna spit in Kashi's face. Just pooah! He's gonna move off the table, go to the other side. Just
Gotcha.
and then he's gonna go back to the other side of the table and sit back in the judge's chair.
Okay.
You get 0 star. I would give you negative stars if I could. Also, we need some sanitation here. There's too much raw food.
Yeah, this is out of control. There's so much raw food, guys. Okay. 0 stars.
0.
Boop. I'll give you a tiny star for that one.
One must be harsh to themselves in order to overcome their own obstacles.
Absolutely.
Very wise, Chef.
All right, and finally we go to Oakheart Guardian, who is presenting a dazed but still alive mammoth to the judges. So you're gonna make your craft roll. It's going to
I
be.
don't even know what to say.
It's gonna be at
So-
-6 for missing 3 check marks.
It's like one of the chickens that you haven't properly like cut the head off, so it's still just running around.
That's right. You can impassion this if you want to.
Hear the impassioned speech. Are you a vegetarian?
It's wrong to kill these majestic animals for sport.
I can't eat meat. I'm a pescatarian.
Yes. Instead, feast your eyes on the majesty before you. Or something like that. Any
This is a mammoth.
Yeah, any intimacies you might want to call on this? All right.
No, I'm just really, really struggling to think of something. It's just like,
This is a political statement about how, as the emperor, all life under my domain of my peoples would be respected.
yeah, I'll go that route and use my defining, intimacy of the realm needs reform.
Okay, great.
It's a political statement.
Yeah. Alright, that'll give you 3 bonus dice.
You got this. You're only sitting at -3 now.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's probably charisma to try to make them buy that. And let's see. I don't think you have craft cooking. You don't. Okay, so that's 7 -6. Okay, so you can roll 1d10.
Use a willpower.
Willpower
For a success.
for automatic success. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you roll a 10, this could be big. Okay. Gotcha. 0 stars from 99 Beasts and Tasha Keepsake, where they're like, okay, Bleeding Heart, it's a cooking competition. We want food. But everybody grows quiet as they wonder how Kashi feels about this. So, Kashi, while you cannot make Oakheart win,
Mhm.
you can make BK go to 3rd place. instead of tying for second. So just...
As funny as that would be, and it would be mad funny. For full transparency, BK just messaged me saying "do it" twice. Just. Let's see. How moved is Kashi by this? He does have an animal. I'm gonna flip a coin real quick. I'm gonna flip a coin.
Of course.
All right. Heads. Heads. This astounding, great thing. Gets 1 star. Tails. It's a mammoth. It gets no star.
Okay.
So, it seems that you tried making a statement, which is respectable, but this is a cooking competition. I see no food before me. I see a creature still alive and breathing. For the effort, you get 1 star. But that is it.
All right. Wow.
Yeah, I got heads.
Excellent. Okay. So, the final count of numbers, of stars. We've got Kashi coming in as strong 7 stars. We've got Oakheart Guardian, 17 stars. We've got Kathak, 24 stars. The Jade Knight, 16 stars. And they're like, where'd Mountain Humbling Gale go? And the portal opens up and we see her and the Cestus are still engaged in arch combat to the death. As
Like the chicken in Peter Griff.
Yeah. Mountain Humbling Gale, who only completed 1 dish, comes in 1 ranking above Kashi with 9 stars. Alright, with that, like, okay, Thak, you say, please come to the front of the classroom.
Yusai will sort of awkwardly make her way up to the front, looking very happy, but also somehow anxious.
Excellent. So the crowd gives a real big roar, and she says, "Okay." Vizier says, "Okay, you have shown skill, balance, patience, perseverance, and all these things are a worthy trait in an empress. And indeed, I have seen honor and skill throughout all the competitors here today. I give you all my stamp of approval to ascend to the throne." And he was like, "Okay, you're just some random advisor. I don't know why we care about that." And he says, "But before everybody today, I present your Jade Chef." And the audience, yeah, roars.
Yeah. Crowd noises.
Yeah.
Well, I'm still not used to the production value.
Attendants come and throw raw steaks into the audience. Any leftovers. And people are like, "Oh, yeah." And everybody's very excited about it. Okay, so everybody that's participated in the competition today gets 1 rank in craft cooking. Woo!
Oh, fucking sick.
Yes!
4 hours well spent. And to our winner, to the Jade Chef, you are awarded from the Vizier himself. He gives you a prayer script, a prayer strip, written by him. He's like, this is a special prayer by me. You should use it, in times of struggle. He gives you a special talisman. That's a 1-time use that will lower the target number of any action you take by 1. And that's
thank you. Thank you very much. This is a very, very great honor. I don't know what to say.
Well, you can say what we say at the end of every one of these competitions. A la cuisine!
Can A la cuisine.
Yeah.
Yeah, sponsored by DraftKings. Yeah.
Sponsored by DraftKings. All the DraftKings.